Hello, Levcon. Hello, Jason. Or whatever. Happy report streaks massive. Yeah, I saw. It's like 3, right? Hello, Johan. Hello, Daniel. Hello, Red Yoshi. Hello, Sokri. 16? Yeah, sure. 16. 4, holy 4. Okay, go transform 2. Versus random ray. There's no very early shop, so I guess we do transform 2. Of course, go with transform 2 always a bit risky with complete bricks, but I guess the punishment would be yeah, if we Giga low roll, the punish would be basically we trade an elite for an empty node. But the path is still roughly the same. Yeah? So you do like 1, 2, 3. If you do 1 advance always, if you do 1 advance always, you can do 4. And then you go to fire here into, yeah, hopefully the elite, and then here, and then you do this, and then third elite. So the 2 fire, 2 elite acts is very good. Of course, you're a Giga high roll, you can go this way and then do 4 elites with the burning instead. Random ray is of course pickable here, but yeah, let's just check transform 2. Hello, Taboy. Hello, Varus. That's fine. Yeah, better than base cuts. Lagavulin fight got a bit better. This is I mean, there's no need to commit to advance always yet. We can just do like 1, 2, 3 here, and then honestly, you can even evaluate like on this floor whether we want advance always or not. Yeah, because if you start from here with the intention to go this way, then you kind of shut down this possibility of 4 elites, but don't really care about that too much. Class will probably not land here with this draw, because most likely will land with Ascender Spin. Unless... Yeah, wait, look at this. Yeah? Wow. Anger, sure, anger still pick. Anger clash also a little bit, yeah. $14, yeah, stupid. Absolute moron, rolling 14 HP. Twin Strike I kind of don't want. It is a slightly higher impact attack that could be upgraded, but it's probably not very good, yeah. Yeah, I don't think I really care about too much about this Twin Strike. So skip and let's see one the flex. Honestly, this flex is kind of cool. Yeah, this flex into upgrade is actually kind of cool. Yeah? Flex is on the skill that does not get in the way of the clash, you know, and it already works with like transforming into 2 attacks, and we also have the anger. So, and we right now do have a fire incoming with no good upgrade target yet. You can definitely take flex into upgrade flex, and then maybe you see a pommel strike and you can upgrade that as well, and your deck is like quite strong. And of course it opens some artifact out, Reaper, whatever, you know, potential scaling. Ike boss is slime, yeah. Slime boss flex is not as good as compared to Hexagons, but it's still okay. Yeah, sure, why not? Rich. So you can skip the elite if you want and then go to the shop instead and spend your gold. Or you can take the regret anyway, yeah? Ignore this shop. And then go to this shop after killing the second elite. So you carry a regret around 2 fights here, and then you go to the Giga shop. Sounds a little bit bad, I just want to fight elites. Yeah, I kind of just want to fight elites. Yeah, this start is not good enough to do Burning Elite, I don't think. 87 is 23, so 9. Yeah, 9 is not great. I guess we do waste damage. And this one probably take like 4 or something. Okay, fine. You draw lethal. Fine too. Infinite. Oh, that would definitely work. Other choice is what? Clothesline? Close line 2 cost to go with like the some of the 0 cost here. Of course, the close line with the clash not a real combo because clash is only playing if you play the skills in hand. Yeah, so it's like a heavy attack usually doesn't get to play that well. But it works okay with Iron Wave. It's like it's you know, it's like the damage card that also is a block card. It's an attack that also blocks. And then doesn't need the upgrade too much in early game. You can do it on the flex. Dropkick in Slime Boss Act not nearly as good against compared to Hexa Ghost or Guardian. Oh, transform, yeah, go for transform. I don't mind the close line too much. You know? Also, we are freaking full HP in one potion slot, 50%, and the weak pot can be used in hallways now if I add the close line, so I think I just go to advanced hallway. Right, fine. Potion for 4. Potion for 4, maybe not. Yeah. So we should kill. Yeah, new potion. This potion is only HP, or does it actually make us like stronger inside the elite fight? Funeral Pain, yeah, sure. Our Sentry is breaking the clash and the close line, but now we have the Funeral Pain. And then against the Lagavulin, we have this to set up, and then we have this to set up, and we have this. Against the Knob, well, weak pot is here, HP is here. I guess. With flex. And fight the elite. Knob is the worst fight of the 3, but we did draw. Yeah, this class is not likely to play even if we draw Sander's Bane here because you know so many defense and you don't want to play defense so much in the Knob fight, you know. It is weakened when we do have the thing. But yeah, here if you want to play clash, you need to play double defense and no bash, so probably no clash, yeah? And we just weaken weak pot next turn and play the Iron Wave. That's fine, like that's completely fine. For now, if we draw lethal next turn, if we don't draw lethal, this potion now is for 6, yeah. Against Lagavulin is for 10, but we have close line, so maybe sometimes only for 5. And sometimes we don't even draw lethal this turn, but we do. But yeah, using Toxic Air. Ah, Reaper with my flex. Oh, really now? Reaper with my flex. Don't have anything to upgrade. I guess you can do Bash or Close Line or... Probably with the Reaper now and the Flex Plus, doing Bash is probably slightly stronger, yeah? You can also do Iron Wave, but I think we just do the buff upgrade. And yeah, Intimidate also comes green now. With the Funeral Pain, of course, will be picked over skip, so the Close Line upgrade gets a little bit less important, yeah? And if you see like Shockwave Plus, then it doesn't matter what you upgrade anyway between Bash and Close Line. That's like the skill, vulnerable skill doesn't really exist. You have the Bash, the Uppercut, the Thunderclap, and then the Shockwave. And you know, if it's Shockwave, then it doesn't matter what you upgrade here. But there is a skill that applies weakness, that's the Intimidate. And it will be picked. So, overskip. So, like, upgrading Bash now is probably slightly better. Yeah, of course, the Lagavulin fight sometimes can get a bit annoying. But, it's fine, it's fine. If you want to be stronger in hallways, you can upgrade like the Iron Wave. And Iron Wave upgrade does perform here anyway because it is either Lagavulin or Sentries. But for the Slime Boss itself, I would assume that the Bash upgrade is slightly stronger if we never see a second source of Vaughn. Yeah, sure. One chance is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50%. No need to go to shop, yeah. Shop we have like 167, so you can buy something short term, but right now I'm still very healthy. I have like 69 HP here with the Reaper and the Burning Blood. And yeah, we see this fight is either Sentries or Laga, so it cannot hurt me too much. Sometimes Laga can hurt quite a bit, but it's like maybe 30 HP with really low roll. Low power. But yeah, go here and just ignore the short path. Strong. Okay. Yeah, nice bash upgrade. Not like it matters too much because this fight we have triple Reaper heal, and then in the redraw we have the anti-tax, the Fear No Pain. And sometimes Flex Reaper we just heal at full this right now. Okay, not quite Flex Reaper, but it's fine. Still play it though. And distant class lands. Oh, this. Stripping artifact is probably slightly better than 2 damage, yeah. So we kill here now. I mean, you can also kill this. But like, why? I take 5 and it should be the last damage we take. Yeah, because you see here stripping artifact and suddenly we can kill this now. And now we have the Fear No Pain, so even if the class doesn't land, it doesn't really matter too much. We heal to like 56 or something. Yeah, guarantee lethal. More healing, exactly what I need. That's a bit stupid, right? Let's be real here for a second. This is a bit stupid, yeah, if I do that. I need draw. If I have draw, I would actually be fine with the second flex, but right now the deck doesn't draw. So I think the second flex maybe breaks me a bit too often, even though it does land with the Reaper. Yeah, I need a bit of draw before I do that. And flex is a common. If the second flex is good, we will be able to see it later. Point gen 60. This kills my clash, by the way. We attack it. It is still quite strong, but it kills my clash completely. And it also is a little bit annoying because there are a lot of hands that want to play multiple cards. It's like flex into some angle and then some other stuff. And also every skill I have is green, so this is mostly upgrading my base cards. Yeah, it's like every skill I see from now is already green. So what if we just take menu upgrade on, I don't know, like Iron Wave or Clothesline? Probably Iron Wave though, upgrading both Bash and Clothesline, and if I don't see Force Energy whenever I draw them together is already bad. But this upgrade will play. Let's take the menu Iron Wave upgrade, yeah. And then of course we take the fight. Kind of want to kill this next turn, so I don't care about clotheslining here, I don't think. Just play like this. Yeah, suddenly now we can kill this. Jawworm hitting me in my face next turn, huh? And I did not draw my Iron Wave Plus, very cool. Ow! Oh, at least Iron Wave is here. Into the Giga Flex Reaper. That's not even that bad. I still lost HP here, but it's not even that bad. And next time we always kill with the Bash Angle. Point chance 50. At bat, yes, sure. Dual Wheel is infinite healing with Bird Phaser and Reaper, but you know, need to be able to stall fights first. And Headbutt also plays with the Flex, it plays with the Clash, it plays with the Reaper, it plays with like everything really. It plays against this Snob, which is, you know, 90 HP. We draw Bash plus turn 1, so maybe it's dead. Would kill this turn. Rick on attacks the draw, so it doesn't die, yeah? Unfortunate. I mean, no reason not to play that. This is not killing, right? This is plus 4, so 16. We need one more attack in hand, it's lethal, but we bottom deck 2 attacks, so it's like slightly unfortunate. But yeah, 15, 22, 22, 11, we are 2 damage off, so I could upgrade potion here to save like whatever HP this is. At the same time, I can also just let's say if I headbutt Reaper, yeah, I do defend and then I headbutt Anger without the flex. We deal 15 plus another 10, 25, so it's on 11, 11. Actually, no, it's 15. 15 and Reaper is 5, so I need 10, so it's not guaranteed. So I guess I need to play flex, huh? I do need to play flex, and then next turn we play the Reaper heals 2. That doesn't make sense, even though it is weakened. Ah, okay, so I just headbutt like the Bash or something, yeah. And then if we top deck the Reaper, maybe we can play Reaper Clash, and it actually works. I mean, I can still have that Reaper because what's the worst draw? It's like Reaper and 2 defense here. Okay, that would be pretty bad. Yeah, Reaper and 2 defense, it would be pretty bad. Okay, fine. Let's just headbutt the Bash. Yeah, play defend and play anger. Outbreak Reaper would be nice. Not happen. Oh yeah, bring the potion. Big. And full HP. I'm lagging. Let me check OBS. Yeah, no frame drop, so it's probably just you. Druid Plus, well, we have no pen. Druid Plus is not even so bad with the Clash. It's like fine. Our boss damage is like non-existent though, yeah, and here's a slime boss, so do need to be a bit careful. I do have the attack pod to deal with slime boss when in early act to something like bow stabbing or yeah, lead the basically the elite fight is in act 2 right now. We don't have that much damage for, so need to be very careful because clash in those fights also doesn't work when you know the status is come in. It is a clash. Oh, actually, yes, it was lethal. I just couldn't play Reaper, so it doesn't make that much sense. Or maybe, yeah, it didn't really make sense to not have that Reaper either. Either way, I'm full HP, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, either way, I have full HP right now, so nothing matters. Yet. But yeah, if I take the 2 wit, we have an upgrade. I guess you can do clothesline, but probably from this spot, I would upgrade feet. Yeah, probably from this position it would even upgrade the feed. But I do need to respect the slime boss a little bit, even though I'm literally full HP right now. Because our damage is not that high. And the weakness doesn't land on turn 3 unless I upgrade pot now, which I will not. Okay, bottom deck my bash. So next turn, you know, a lot of damage is coming in, you know, to my face. So how much damage is this? We are probably taking the full 38. Unless I open an attack pod now and split, which is not the worst idea ever to split this turn because I can headbutt whatever the attack pod gives. So what is the split? It's like bash into headbutt angle, yeah? This is 10, 21, 21, 15, 36. 36 is currently at 71. 71 plus whatever attack pod is giving, and then we can headbutt the thing. Other choice is doing something like, you know, just do, I don't even know, like angle. If I want to headbutt angle, then I cannot, huh? I mean, I can also just not play the feat in this fight and we do headbutt like flex or something, and then the next time we do like fear no pain defend into flex class feat for a good split, yeah, but that is basically preserving attack pod for Act 2 in exchange for maybe losing 4 max HP. Is that the spawn? No, I can also just play feat next turn and don't pot. I kind of want the feat though, I kind of want to land the feat versus green now. Freaking feat upgrade, yeah, making me play bad lines here because it's green. But okay, let's just say we do the sensible line. What is this? The sensible line would be to just split it next turn with the feat. Then what will it be? Headbutt first, yeah, because if I headbutt second, it's too much damage. So we headbutt first and then bash into angle. This 21, 31, so it's exactly 76. And 76, we headbutt the flex. And next time I play Fear No Pain, defend, flex, feat, clash. And this will be base is 19. 19 is 28. 28, this base is 17 is 25. Yeah, it's placed on like 20 and then the fight is easy. Oh, that line looks like very clean, you know, by the way. It's just the problem is just I cannot fit. But that line is extremely clean. And of course I'm already on 42, yeah? So if I intentionally hold the feat for next turn, we could actually run into some trouble. Not very likely. But the split is not going to be good. And I guess if we don't play feet next turn, I should headbutt something like the Iron Wave instead. And the turn is still roughly the same as I defend Feel No Pain, Iron Wave clash, and ignore the feet. And we know that it's 76 right now, yeah? So next turn is at 22 and Iron Wave is 12. So it's 34, 34, 76, it's 42. Splitting on 42, and we are on also 42. Wow. Evenly match fight, yeah? But I have the feet redraw on strength and Feel No Pain in play. So the slams also block a little bit. I have Reaper, I have Anger, I have Potion. I would prefer the not Potion though, that's the thing. If I have to spend the attack point in this fight to not get owned because I'm greedy with the feet, and that's has already failed, yeah. I think I'm doing it though. I think I'm just not going to play feet next turn. Hopefully not like the worst decision of my life, because if we roll the worst things ever and this potion breaks, I could die if I do this. But yeah, sure. Headbutt first and then bash Anger, yeah? It's 21. Plus here is a plus 10 first is 31. And 31 is 76. And that's perfect. But yeah, headbutt the Iron Wave plus, there's nothing stronger than that. And then yeah, bash Anger. Ow! Oh yeah, 42. And we're also on 42, evenly matched. Okay. Anger first into bash is 21, which is bad. So let's just do I mean bash first into Anger is 21, so it's exactly bad, yeah. So we do Anger first into bash. And we just take like 6 damage this turn, that's fine. And yeah, probably still kill the green, still kill the gray first. Ow! Aha, and now suddenly feet lands. I mean, take 18 to my face, but feet lands, yeah, and that's the most important thing. Can I die if I do something this stupid? Because I can also do, you know, the slightly more sensible line, still vulnerable next turn. I can just not play the feet this turn and do something like close line to defend, and then I headbutt my feet. Which sounds a little bit better, you know, than doing what with the craft this is, killing this and taking... I guess I'm only taking 15 because the feet also exhaust. So I'm going to like what, I gain 4 and I lose 15, so I lose 11, 25, yeah? 25, yeah, 25 is like fine. 25 is like fine. But the thing is that if I just leave this alone, you know, I'm frail, but then this guy's weakened next turn, so I don't even take damage, you know, a lot of damage, yeah? And then I have multiple targets to freaking Reaper. Of course, the small problem is that it opens a low roll where headbutt is bottom 3. And then I cannot headbutt my feet, and I'm very sad. HP not come back? No, HP will come back, that's the point. HP comes back like 10 out of 13 times. But the headbutt is just here, and then I get multiple targets to Reaper, and then it's just like freaking full heal or something. If it headbutts bottom deck, we can just delay the last slime, you know. We have like Feel No Pain in place, so we can just like play slimes and then we wait until we draw. No problem, it's not be stupid. This is not even about missing features, just be about playing bad lines. Yeah, now I can headbutt the feet and then can steal and wave here. Full block. And yeah, this one feed is a guarantee, and suddenly now a Reaper? It's fine though. How stupid is it to split this now in order to have like more 4 Reaper targets? Because it doesn't seem very stupid to me, you know. I guess I can also just kill this immediately, huh? It's like we can feed this guy instead. And then double Reaper, yeah, okay, that's better. Yeah, and suddenly I don't lose HP for literally no reason, right? By playing the feat for fun. Barricade feed is the thing. Corruption with Fear No Pain, no. With the feed, yeah, corruption with Bird Phase Earn, with Fear No Pain, with Toxic Egg. Every single freaking skill is green, and they also pick all of them. It's offering. Who cares about offering? I mean, okay, offering plus is nice. I care quite a bit, but you know, you think this is so much worse than offering? Well, I sure hope this is free. I sure hope that it's free with the Bird Phaser and the Reaper, yeah? And of course we go to early shop. There is a, yeah, if you go this way, there's 3 elite paths. There's no potential to kill burning though. But the upgrade right now is also not super important. You can upgrade the Fear No Pain, I guess. You can upgrade like maybe Clothesline, maybe Pommel Strike if you see it, but don't have the Pommel Strike yet. Because it's 1 floor later, the Mobang is plus 12. And this way is Force Advanced Hallways and Force Triple Elite, holy crap. If you take this this shot, then you're actually getting Force Triple Elite, yeah? You cannot even pivot away, and right now this deck is not exactly the best thing of all time against any of the actual elites. Yeah, it's actually not very good against any of the actual elites at all, yeah. And then long-term potential is very high, because of course we already have some feed HP, and we have Corruption, Fear No Pain, and we have freaking Toxic Egg here. So what about playing, you know, pathing to a slightly more reasonable line that do 2 elites only, but you can fight burning if you're strong. And so the loss value is not even so much if you're strong. If you're weak, then it's better that you don't go to this path if you're weak. And you get 12 gold. Yeah, probably right. Start here. Yeah. Play corruption or not? I think so. It's like I can hurt a little bit. For sure. Yeah, I mean, it's freaking hurting. It hurts even more because I need to fit in here to not get owned. Unless a potion. Yeah, this actually is the thing that hurts the most here because I need to play feed to down. If I potion, then I don't need to feed to down. In fact, I can play feed this turn to get 4 HP. And this fight is not doing great. We still have Reaper, you know? Maybe using potion is not the worst thing. What about upgrade potion? If I upgrade potion, then how does it look? Because it also upgrade plus 3, and then maybe it's lethal somehow. This is going to be 13, so it's like 6, and this is 10, so it's 5. Yeah? So 5, 5, 6. 16, 16, yeah, not really, it's not lethal. Okay. Wow, that's exactly what I need. I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter where this hits, it still works. Even if it's a 1-1-1, it still works. And I guess headbutting like Iron Wave or something is not the worst thing. And even if this hits triple on the same target, I cannot do anything extra. I still take the same damage, so might as well just take the headbutt. And we headbutt like Iron Wave, Clothesline or something. And even though this guy's swooping, I think we should still kill one of the birds that has strength. Ow! Oh yeah, Coffee Reaper, so you know, this HP is a bit spooky. Bottom decking Fear No Pain, and still not getting... Oh, this is actually really very scary. Yeah, especially if I break the Clash in here also, and the Bass, I'm taking even more damage. And the Reaper is already gone. But Boomer, yeah, having the Clothesline and the Iron Wave is also not bad though. But I guess it's true. Because I do kill one instantly, there's only 2 targets, so it always hits like 2-1, yeah. It's fine. Maybe. It's not that fine, but you know, it's fine enough. I always down this now. Well, I just say Intimidate would be picked, but on the other hand, he's an Inflame that heals me too, and I say my damage, next damage is crap, and we have Reaper. So, you know. Suddenly now I am not super thrilled about going to advanced hallways, even if there's a Toxic Egg, let's go question mark. Buy straight is, I don't want to take, but Apparition is taken. And this is taken too. Well, how stupid is it to take this over the one is in block 20? Because I kind of want to take the other thing, you know, like this one. Yeah, how dumb is it to take this Dark Embrace over the Power Through? Because this Power Through is insane. But the Dark Embrace is good after a few turns. I'm still like kind of healthy in the Dark Embrace does heal too. Yeah? It only plays with the True Grit and after I have deployed Corruption, no? But I for one fight, even if I draw both of them together, I can still deploy both. Oh, this is literally throwing a runaway if I low roll, but you know, I'm throwing. We already passed to the safer part as well. Holy clashing. Do I want to headbutt anything here as I defend, but do I want to draw defend? I kind of don't. Maybe I kind of do. Don't mind drawing defend that much next turn, to be honest. Yeah, how bad is drawing this defend? Hey, Dark Embrace. Yeah, nice Power 2. Like, what the hell does Power 2 do? It blocks 2, but the Dark Embrace heals 2, yeah? So HP is neutral, and now suddenly I draw a billion cards. Wow. I need to choose it first to shuffle and maybe have a chance to redraw into Reaper. If I play the flex, it actually it does shuffle, right? No, it doesn't. Okay, now it does. Yeah, and suddenly now we get Reaper. And now nothing happens because I'm like almost full HP already, and now I get my feet plus. No potion, by the way, 60%. Power, yeah, probably not. Havoc is kind of annoying. I do have the headbutt, but you know, it exhausts my Reaper, exhausts my feet. Yeah, nice Toxic Egg, by the way. The only skill I have picked up after Toxic Egg is a True Wit plus. And this is first relic, yeah. And not that it's not that I have been skipping skill, right? I just skipped the Intimidate for the Inflame. But I think I just haven't seen any skill. Except that, okay, this Havoc right here can be picked. It's not too bad. This Havoc is not too bad because of course we have like all of this. And exhausting this is not like fight losing or anything, it's just annoying. Yeah, exhausting this is just like slightly annoying, but it's not losing the fight or anything. So you can take the Havoc here. Yeah, and then you see a Feed Fire and then everything like, sucks. Everything doesn't suck because honestly randomly playing Feed Fire with these powers is not the worst thing either. Yeah, like sure, like how bad is this? Wow, more skills. But yeah, I flex with the souvenir now. Flexing. So puzzle is clear, and then I can remove or what. Flash is honestly still kind of playing with these. It doesn't play when they have statuses, but it still honestly kind of plays. I can take the second flex if you want. But yeah, second flex right now maybe pick. What's the threat in the league? Because now with the Centennial puzzle, the chance of the N4 powers in deck, the chance of clash play is actually even lower now. And in the redraw, we already have the anger. Of course, it's not as big of a clash because clash is like 15 and anger is only 7. But I think maybe clash is time for clash to go. Yeah, I think maybe it's time for clash to go. Because in any actual fight, elite shuffle in wounds, which are 2 out of 3, the class already breaks forever, and then first cycle is unlikely to play now with the Sentinel puzzle also. And 4 powers that are also pretty freaking expensive to play. Now, of course, if you draw like corruption on turn 1 and then you draw clash on turn 2 with like some of these, then it can work. But yeah, it's probably time for the clash to go. And removing with this deck is strong too. Potion and 60%, I'm suddenly full HP now. We do have support relics in here and maybe flex permanent strength. I think I will take the whole way fight with a question mark on this spot. Oh yeah, goodbye. I've done well though, it's done excellent in Act 1. I have like no complaints about the class performance inside this Act 1. But now it's gone. But yeah, take the fight, yeah. Should I take the fight? I don't know, but already here, Ow! Yeah, it's fine. Don't have the unlimited time here, no? So do need to be a bit mindful. Havoc feed right now is extremely sad. And keeping this Havoc around, maybe we can block the second cycle first hit or something. It's still weakened. Yeah, okay, suddenly now flex and we can Blast Reaper. And I'm full HP. For a bit. Is this Inflame lethal or not? I sure hope the Inflame is lethal. For this plus, I will not pick the second one. I mean, I probably will pick the second one. Third one though is a bit fishy. I just want card draw, like offering plus would be nice, very nice right now. And then Shockwave plus, yeah, offering Shockwave, the classic, you're offering pick red number 1, Shockwave pick red number 2. Yeah, I want those two. And then some other stuff can show up, it's fine. Like Spot Quickness plus is fine, and then I don't even know. A second Final Pain, a 5 Shock plus or something in my deck. But yeah, is this lethal? I'm weakened, but I have 7 strength. With 7 strength, the base in here is at 19, and 19 becomes 21. 21, this is also 19, becomes 21. Well, certainly sounds like it's lethal, because its base is 13 and becomes, yeah, it's lethal. Okay, all good. Yeah, now we have full HP. Even get +4, and a potion. And an upgraded card. I mean, I guess it's an upgraded card. I guess. We still have base cards, right? We still have like the base cards to be green. Yeah, it's not... It's fine. This elite is still a little bit annoying, but we do have some... And yeah, if you want to be safe right now, you can also just upgrade pot immediately, so you can play both of them. Because Headbutt is already in hand, so if you do not play both of them right now, you don't have this combo until second cycle, yeah? Which is a bit annoying because we probably still play the corruption first right now. And then in the second cycle, we don't even have skills. Now this fight, at least something about this that is good is that the flex will land, yeah? Because there's no Fat Gremlin here, so we do get 4 permanent strength. Okay, and we already have the armaments plus, so the Blessing of the Forge is not that useful. Also the Toxic Egg, so it's not that useful. And the power will be upgraded soon, so it's also not that useful. It's like here, we just go here and upgrade like the Corruption or the Dark Embrace, yeah? And then this situation will not really come up again that often. Not sure. Keep the armor around or just spend another thing? Yeah, maybe keeping the armor around is good. Just take 5 more, it's fine. We have the Reaper HP anyway. Yeah, like here, Flex Reaper. That's the problem, it has no active draw. Until you draw and play Dark Embrace. It also doesn't have full debuff. It also doesn't scale damage that well. But the relics are good. Like the relic support is fine. Yeah, it's like artifact is good, draw 3 is good, this is good. This of course gives a lot of output, is healing a lot. And of course the high potential with this, but the deck is you know, it has a million problems. It's lacking damage, it's lacking total amount of block, it's lacking consistency, it's lacking scaling, damage and block, and it's lacking debuff. Basically the deck is very, very improvable. The deck is extremely improvable. Just ignore this, yeah. Just ignore this, I don't waste damage here. Because next turn it doesn't have the shield. They are very upset. I need to feed, which is why I play this line. Feeding. Oh, now we are doing okay. It's like, of course, this deck is still good enough to deal with deck 2. Oh, burning pack. Yeah, active card draw and also skill density. Yeah, it's like very, very good. It works with every freaking power. It's green. And unless you tell me it's time for double tap instead, I don't know why you would take a double tap or burning pack. The collector could be a bit of a problem. But you know, it's a while away still. Fight is actually very good. Yeah, fight is very good. And 22, yeah. We do lose the artifact for the flex though, so it's a bit annoying here to deal damage, maybe. I shouldn't have even done that. I should have just blocked the one and leave the defense in. But yeah, other war, we still don't have the power screen, so I take other war so I can play Corruption Dark Embrace on the same turn if I need to. They're going in next turn, by the way. It's buffing and then they're gonna attack for 31. Or not. I need 2. Bottom rank exactly that embrace and I'm sad. I mean, I'm not that sad, but you know, I'm still a bit sad. Ow, see, I have Reaper, yeah? Energy actually performs. Feed. Yeah, for these hallway fights, you don't really need that much output. So it's like fine, just with the current deck. Almost try, yeah, sure. Burning Elite is a bit annoying. Your slavers can usually eat your artifact in early turns, and now if you don't land the flex, permanent strength, damage output in slavers could definitely be slightly problematic. And yeah, take the Pommel Stride and upgrade like Dark Embrace or Corruption. For this position, I assume probably Corruption upgrade first. Life on 102, pretty unlikely. Yeah, you can also take the Body Slam. I think I want to take a Pommel. Body Slam is a common, and we only need 1 copy. Yeah? This I can take multiple copies, but this only I don't want one. But yeah, Burning Elite is an option, yes. It's 102, we are like extremely healthy. I think any move stabbing we are fine. Yeah? It's just slavers that has a bad orders, we could run into issues. Mainly because the deck's fat load damage is not actually that high, but we do have potions still. And force parting in Act 3 for this kind of run is very annoying because you want, you know, like with the Toxic Egg and the feed, you of course you want to part freely, and also we have like a decent amount of gold. Not that much gold, but a decent amount. It's like, let's say you go this way and you just go take hallways like here. And now we definitely take hallways over question mark, yeah? And that is only 60, 60, 75. It's 200 go entering Act 3. We don't want to be forced into the shop. Sometimes we do want to go to a late shop, we don't want to be forced into one. And then of course we want to pass to, you know, extra hallways in here with the Toxic Egg and the feed. Yeah, like 102 is like 108 in these fights, yeah? Like surely we don't die. These are big. I mean, that's fine, no? That's actually fine, because no debuff on turn 1, so I have a decent chance of drawing to flex on turn 2, and then maybe we can do something about this. They are massive, by the way, and we don't have evolve, yeah? But this turn I think it's fairly clear that we just do Bash Iron Wave Strike here. And hopefully next turn I draw Picking Flex before I get a debuff. But yeah, drawing Bash on turn 1 is not too bad. That does not look like Flex, but we can armaments into Tierno Pain Dark Embrace Havoc and then evaluate again. This is already killing this, yeah, so there's no try. Maybe I can even kill this first and then Havoc. Because any Havoc attack hitting here is wasted damage and we don't have the Reaper anyway. Of course Havoc draws 1 card, so sometimes I can change the line, but I don't really see why I would not kill this now. Yeah, let's kill this first and then Havoc, yeah. Okay. So no, whatever we put on top right now is going to be put back, so you can go infinite right here with the put the Havoc. You draw the Havoc immediately, yeah? Or you can just take Anger for more damage. Anger is fine. Anger is fine. Yeah, that's fine. We're not weakened. Fortunately, not lethal. So you have the taking a lot of damage here, but not getting vulnerable here means that we don't really get a totally destroy here ever. So that's already kind of good. Not getting like totally destroyed. And yeah, I can feed. Cannot feed. Wow. And headbutt is gone, so just cannot feed at all, yeah. And I'm taking damage, okay, fine. I need Reaper draw. Be nice this turn. I guess not. That's fine, that's fine. Do not land feed and we take like a lot of damage, but it's not too bad. And yeah, of course now we can just kill this with anger. Shuffling now is good too because I don't draw these new wounds. I can kill this turn most likely. Yeah, size 82, no problem. Any good? E good? Big. More. I don't need more than 1 feet in this run. Like we already have the potential scaling the deck. I just need to draw into them a little bit faster. I don't need more HP. And this HP only plays in every fight, which admittedly this is one of them. But it's not so important. I'll probably do something like this. Okay. Oh, what is that? That's a body slam except reusable, but also worse. Yeah, the real body slam deals a lot bigger bursts. It's like the body slam burst is actually massive, yeah. But after you play 1 time body slam, you don't have the barricade, then it's out. It's not that good right now, but I could see collector damage being a slight issue. If the flex doesn't land, and even if the flex does land, we're still weakened 5 turns, yeah. I have no real reason except, you know, I like the cards I click. Also, it's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad here. Yeah, that's a very good reason, by the way. I like the cards I click. I plan rematch. That's fine. Ow. I think Reaper later. This turn we have Panic though. Oh. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Ah, easy. Wait, it's not easy. I need an anger. Anger. I guess I can delay one turn. Yeah, delaying one turn is not the worst thing I've ever seen. This unfortunately is lethal, but it's whatever, right? Don't need to kill this turn. We just full block and then yeah, Pete is here anyway. Evolve. I mean, heals 2. Heals 2. I hope I can heal 2 with. Don't have like second win or anything to get rid of the garbage powers if we fight the boss, the bird of evil. Yeah? We need to be a bit careful. And it's not, I mean, we have a close line, but it's not a permanent weakness either. And no disarm. And the damage output in the deck is also not that high to just play all power, then boom boom, and the bird dies. So we need to respect that a little bit. There's still chaos, yeah, probably still good. And then attack pod, of course, but now we have the preserve insect and then flex pod in here with the souvenirs, like 5 strength. Of course, we already have the flex in here for 4 permanent strength, but you know, 5 permanent strength on turn 1 immediately is fast. Fast is good. But pommel. Probably add a war, yeah. Do nothing. Okay. Debuffs now, we also draw into the thing. Your head headbutt, so the feet is not the worst. I guess I can also just take this hit. Yeah, taking a hit is better for feeding. Yeah, yeah. Don't need the Reaper. I mean, I guess there's no reason not to play because the advanced pending a bit further as well. There's no malleable here. So it's like 6 plus 9 plus the thing. Plus 11. Upgraded. I mean, of course, everything's upgraded. It is better than Shield of the Gods. Shield of the Gods is pretty nice. We do have the Havoc, we do have the Corruption, and we do have the Burning Pike. And of course, energy does perform. I mean, does energy perform? We do have the pommel, but we also have the 4 energy already, and only 1 pommel. Yeah? And then after we play this, we exhaust, and everything's 0. On the other hand, Struck is just very good. It's good before the powers are drawn as well. Anchovy, okay, fine. So it does get energy a lot, but that's the thing. Like before this is in play, the Sentinel doesn't really perform. After it's in play, it performs when it's drawn with Corruption or the Burning Pike. I don't think True Wit on the Sentinel the energy gets anywhere, yeah? But this actually can use energy. And this of course can use energy because you draw on your attacks. Let's just take Struck. Await that embrace so that we can play the 3 powers on the same turn. I mean, sounds good to me. Exhausting a defense and we lose a bit of fuel, yeah. But I want to... Yeah, they don't draw a bad attack here to exhaust. That's kind of unfortunate because anger I think I want to keep. Yeah, anger I think I do want to keep here. Do I want to keep anger? Because if they have blood for blood to loop, but at the same time we need to take damage from blood for blood to even do something. And maybe anger does suck though. Yeah, we can always discount buff blood pretty quickly here because even if she buffs, right, this guy will attack. That's probably true, right? The anger sucks. Yeah, expensive power is only 2 costs, so I can play anything. Does Iron Wave suck or not? Iron Wave is something you can, you know, draw back into after we exhaust all the skill. We don't have that many skills in the deck. I mean, I know you just play this, and then the only question is whether I choose it away the Iron Wave or not. If we choose it away Iron Wave, there's truly no block after we play all the skills, yeah. Damage is okay, but it's not that fast. They have vulnerable, they have weakness. Weakness only 2 turns. Let's just not. Okay, so she's going in on turn 2. I cannot have my blood for blood away now because I already exhausted my anger, so you know. We're just taking the hit and blood for blood is 0 cost now, yeah. Or evolve. Add war again, I think, because we do need to play all of these when we draw into them. And preferably, you know, if we draw only 2 out of 3 and then we can play late bash or clothesline, I would like to play that as well. We just once again do nothing for 3 energy, but that's okay. Yeah, okay, not throwing corruption, but that's fine. In that case, definitely don't play Reaper this turn, so we take more damage, yeah. But it's okay. But still goes here though. Then kill the minion because they now have 5 strength, so we kill 1 minion at least. Oh yeah, blood for blood is 29 damage. Corruption. Headbutt blood for blood again. I defend, draw into it, like 87 damage. That's kind of good. And now we are fully debuffed, but our power is also in play, and I still have like several skills. And yes, it's resummoning, but we can just soften this up. No energy to play bash clothesline. I guess I don't need the clothesline per se. Yeah, we don't really need the clothesline. What's like this, yeah. And we know blood for blood is 21 damage, so it doesn't die. And yeah, now this turn we block. Flex Reaper will be nice. Okay, flex. Also, we can draw blood for blood multiple times this turn. Okay, we know that we Havoc the Bash away. That's completely fine. I mean, I can do this first and then Havoc the Bash. No matter where the Bash hit is no problem, yeah? Draw back into blood for blood. Or more? Blood for blood? I mean, she's dead, but we don't want to kill her. We want to feed. Yeah, I mean, blood for blood, how bad is blood for blood anyway, guys? How bad can it be? Cannot be that bad, you know? It really cannot be that bad. Next time we feed, yeah. Yeah, like how bad can the cat be? Cannot be that bad. It deals a billion damage, you know, for 0. There's a Fiend Fire which accelerates the exhaust for the thing, and of course can be upgraded. On the other hand, there's a Limit Break with the Flex Pod and the Flex and the Inflame and the Vajra and the Reaper and the Headbutt and probably just take the thing, right? I don't see any reason not to take the thing. Is there any reason not to take the thing? No. The thing. Yeah, there's no reason not to take the thing, so I take the thing. Okay, now what? Elite paths, possible. This is still uncommon rare threshold, no rare relic. If you want rare relic threshold, I guess you don't get fire, but this deck doesn't need fires. Yeah, it doesn't need fires. So you can upgrade your Flame, you can upgrade your Funeral Pain, maybe you can upgrade your Clothesline, but it doesn't really matter too much. I want whole way fires though. We have no reason to really go to question mark, so the path is going to be like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. And then here do elite number 1, elite number 2, and then we cash in with the Giga Shop. And then do fire here and do elite number 3, and then, you know, whatever. By the time we get here, we can buy anything, right? Rare Relic or open. Wow, Limit Break. 1 strength, amazing. Just take this damage and draw 9 next turn with another word, yeah? Also, of course, yeah, Brutality was discounting Blood for Blood, and we have the Sentinel Puzzle, and now that we have the kill to Brutality, it would have been like quite sick. Who's the boss, by the way? Is it the Bird of Evil? Ah. Okay, need to deal with that, yeah? I need to deal with that. I mean, there's already a plan, though. This deck does have a very, very clear plan against the Bird. Now they have a Limit Break. Because you can simply use all of your HP, yeah? Kill the Cultist, and you don't play your Corruption, and you exhaust your entire deck down until you have like some struck idea, and then you just struck into Limit Break, into Limit Break, into Limit Break, into Limit Break, and you play Reaper 1 time, bomb heal 100. It's pretty simple. That's one thing you can do. The other thing is that you can play all your powers and hopefully the bird dies. So those are the 2 plans. Don't know which one is going to be used yet, but you know, we use one of them. Okay, Evolve, sure. Headbutt is still around, so I guess we play like this. I cannot hit the feet, yeah? So, how back? We maybe just don't Reaper, just kill it now. yeah, Reaper is just like, what, 4 HP. Actually, I play Inflame, that's -2, that's very good. Upgrade the skills, they're very nice. I would like a Bloodletting Plus or an Offering Plus or Shockwave Plus. Those would be reasonably good. Like, more Shock Plus is fine too, but you know, Bloodletting right now is of course insane, yeah. 3 Clothesline, yeah, like 1 Clothesline is already in my deck. Let's skip. Speed Potion is 5 permanent dex, but Dexterity right now I don't really care about. Yeah? We just use a Flex Pod and get 5 permanent Strength with a Limit Break instead. That's way stronger. Stronger, of course. Second feat, it would be nice here. Now we can just Limit Break these things. So it's like we feed the Exploder. And yes, I can feed the Exploder right now. And then you can one-shot this with Reaper if you want. You just do some Limit Break. That is of course taking too long, so I don't think I'm going to do that. Corruption, that's fine. Like you can just do this and one shot them with Reaper if you want. But yeah, the takes too long. Actually, it just takes too long. And also mess up with the panic, so like no reason to really do something like that. Aha. Oh, the Bird of Evil? Second win is not so necessary, yeah, because you don't care about doing the loop, power 2 second win or anything. I just play corruption in basically every fight. Except maybe the bird fight itself. But every other fight I play corruption and then we don't really care about second win. Even have the evolve already for the statuses to not break. So yeah, just take this, yeah, disarm. Disarming against this enemy is not like the best thing I've ever seen. If I play corruption first cycle immediately, then I don't think we can feed this. Yeah, we cannot feed this. Because I had sexy viewers as I mean, if you stream, then Book will probably watch you too. So you know, it's possible. Have I limit break? Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I'm saying if I only play corruption, then we probably cannot feed this. Because I need to play limit break and maybe like 3 times or something, and then we have a chance. But now it's too late, yeah. Yeah, now it's too late. Ow. Kind of annoying. Okay, strength is here at least. I also want the inflame down if possible. It burns away all my block that I try to set the inflame now. And it's only 2 strength, might as well just play it. Yeah. Okay, so just do it like this. Yeah, 10 strength with no extra strength payoff in the deck, I don't think it's possible. I mean, yeah, Anger is trying his best, but don't think that will be nearly enough. So I guess at this point we just try to set up the Penip. Which is admittedly actually not that easy. But it's not that hard either. Who attacks this turn, Blood for Blood is 1. And then I can do Pommel second one, and it already works. And the Havoc, we already have something I don't want to Havoc away, so maybe not. Still no Frozen Eye. Yeah, second feed would be good here. As Penip set up, by the way. You draw 9 cards here, though I don't need to take multiple cubes. Yeah? I don't think, maybe. They are kind of pissed off. Okay, feed this here. And just play this. But yeah, of course, still have Reaper. There's no massive problem yet. Out of war now. Yeah, sure. I don't need more strength either. More strength is just making it harder to set up thing. And taking one here is also perfect. Like drawing extra cards so that I can always draw to Reaper this turn and set up properly. Yeah, now if anyone 8. Oh, we have Evolve. No second win, but yeah, do we have an Evolve? Block Potion over top 3, probably not, right? Like no Body Slam, no Barricade and Trench or anything like that. Of course, top 3 can, sometimes, like, of course you can Giga low roll because you can play maybe like Havoc away your buff for blood and then some terrible things. I don't even know what terrible things it is. Maybe you like play Limit Break. It's like you play Corruption into Limit Break, but before you get other strength, then you have like not enough strength. You know? But you also need to have like away your buff for blood in the same Distill Chaos, so probably not. This is just good. It's deeper reach, it's just good. No reason not to fight 2 elites, so I just go fight 2 elites. Wow. Interesting. Keeping Burning Pack around is not actually so bad. And we can still play the power and let's say draw into both Funeral Pin and Dark Embrace, but then you can still headbutt. Okay. This guy is maybe going to know what's up next turn. Yeah? What do I want to do though? Maybe probably clothesline with bash even here. Right feet now is a bit annoying. Yeah, especially when I draw like so many cards already. Maybe it's fine though, maybe it's fine. Because there's a decent chance I can actually redraw to my field right now. Like just this draw is a billion cards, you know. I guess not. Too much strength, it just dies. If I don't kill it here next turn, I could get problems, and then the feat is shuffled out again. They would never do it. Yeah, it's not doing it. Unfortunately, headbutt is here again, so you know it's probably not happening. The feat. Yeah, headbutt's literally here. Next time we draw 9 here, I guess I can power through block, but then the feat is not drawn on the non-intangible turn again. So the feat is always drawn when it's intangible. Basically, is what's happening here. And I'm sad. Yeah, and I'm just sad forever. You can still try though. This HP loss is no HP loss. So we can top deck feed exactly here. It did not happen. And of course it does a big attack, so you know. I die. Okay, what is the strongest? Corruption or Dark Embrace? What are we battling? Corruption or Dark Embrace here? Because with the cube it certainly sounds like it's corruption, yeah? I don't see why it would not be corruption. Yeah, with the cube. Without the cube maybe it's Dark Embrace, but with the cube there's no way it's not corruption. It's bottom corruption. Yeah, Shockwave is here is good. Also, Dark Embrace itself is not... It's not doing that much until you have your corruption in play, you know. How big is this? 22, 33. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. In this spot, yes. In this spot, because the deck, if your deck has many other things to exhaust cards, like you have a second wind, you have like some seeing rest, you have I don't even know, like something that kind of like in those lines. Then Mortal Ring Dark Embrace first is probably stronger, but this case we don't have much outside the corruption to exhaust cards, and we also have the cube to Giga draw already in early turns in the end game. So there's no real reason to bottle the Dark Embrace over the corruption in this trade. In other games, of course, there are some situations. And of course, with bottle corruption, you can pick every single shop, yeah? Like every single one. We take cube here for sure. So next time we need to handle a pretty big attack from all of them. But yeah, sure. This is blocking too much, so it's the defend into corruption. Next time we draw 10. And 10 cards and all my skill cost 0. I have 5 energy. How bad can this be? Probably cannot be that bad. Yeah, so my buff for that is discounted now. Yeah, that cannot be that bad, right? The artifact is gone though, see the flex is not stick out the screen so often nowadays. Yeah, flexing it breaks still in there. Let's take this hit, yeah. I mean I can play this too. I can also play this. But yeah, now just let it take care itself, and now we have that thing. Of course we want to feed, so let's not be too hasty, even though this is at 114. Reaper doesn't kill. Feed is killing, and then I lose 1. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, and if it's power through, then it's perfect. Then we can Reaper into feed. We heal 1 SP. Now I kind of want the second wind back. Maybe we can buy a medkit. For 20 gold, perfect gold. Rich. Second Funeral Pain probably in my deck. Exhume in my deck. Bag of Prep in my relic bar. And then now what? Can save go back 4, I can just remove, yeah? If we save go back 4, we gain what, 200 something here. Cannot buy uncommon relics, but maybe this event gives gold. We'll see my Bloom of Walkers. Otherwise, you can still buy common relic, shop relic. Removing twice is on the table if we remove here, but I don't really care about removing twice, to be honest, in this spot. Yeah, let's just move on. Go first. The floor, yeah, this is a pretty decent floor, I think. Draw 4. Fun. Don't know how good this is, yeah, but it's certainly fun. Deep Breath is probably better than Finesse. Like if we slam Corruption, the Finesse would never really, you know, be the looping thing. I just want to draw deeper, yeah. It's like, yeah, Deep Breath. As Warcry, you want to pay gold for Warcry. Again, yeah, again, it's not your gold, so you just spend, yeah? You spend all your gold because it's not yours. But it's my gold, you know, I don't want to spend my gold, nothing. But yeah, Secret Technique is of course like a lot stronger. Secret Technique is a lot stronger compared to the Chrysalis, and we don't need the Chrysalis skills either. Yeah, the Exhume doesn't go in Chrysalis either. It's like Exhume goes on a freaking Limit Break or the Shockwave with Disarm, the Reaper, or you know, a million other things. Okay, fine. Wrong order, by the way, was a thing. Oh, it's perfect, it's perfect. I was thinking this actually full block, but you know, it's actually perfect 9-10. Oh, easy. Oh, calculated. Ama is already... Yeah, Ama already top deck. Just play this now. Honestly, this card sucks, so you know, get out of here. And then, yeah, just get Limit Break now. And play some attacks? Yeah, sure. Let's play some attacks. Strong. I'm lazy, so I don't really care about this, yeah? Interesting. Don't know, I don't even know whether that's good or not, but I already click. I have no idea whether this is good or not, but I already click. It's probably, it has to be good. It's like, with double Final Pain, how bad can this be? It does make the cube not draw in the hard fight like, at a certain point, and then we build up 200 blocks, so like, you know, okay, who cares? You know, who cares? Can leave the armor in, why not? Not playing any other card. Yeah, like, how bad can this be? You know. And the feed we already know is here, and even if we have like the feed, we can still zoom it back, so no, there's no problem with just playing that. Ah, I see. The barricade makes blood for blood not be able to be discounted. Wow. Yeah, not my blood for blood, please. Yeah, not my blood for blood, please. I don't know, it feels kind of... yeah, deck feels like decent. It's okay. This deck is like doing okay. Infinite, yeah, that will be very necessary and will never break me in any point in time. On the other hand, I can take another true witch because yes, we don't have second win and I do make wounds. Even with Bottle Corruption, we still make 4 wounds, and with the Evo I do overdraw. Holy Hemokinesis, draw 1 card and discount blood for blood, that's just amazing. And yeah, let's just take another true witch, yeah, it's a good thing in the Awakened one too. Strength Body here so that you can actually limit break while you're still using this for a better cause. Honestly, in the hard fight, I don't even mind just using this instantly and take the Vaughn, but maybe it's not a good idea. Can upgrade like Barricade or can Toke? Honestly, upgrading Barricade probably is a better play, regardless. Okay, fine. I thought I can Toke, maybe. But I think Barricade in this fight is like quite important because I'm pretty sure I'm playing like every power. I'm pretty sure I'm playing like every single freaking power here. Don't need to apply weakness either, yeah? I think I want to keep power to redraw. So we do not inflame? Yeah, maybe not inflame, but only maybe. But yeah, it's like power 2 into evolve corruption, yeah? And we take the damage. We take the puzzle and the other war and the cube. Ignore the close line. This fight I do need to respect a little bit, so maybe I don't exhume feed. And we could exhume disarm instead to nullify the bird. Yeah, like if you want to, I can exhume disarm and nullify the bird right now. And it has a 2 strength, you play like this, so it has a 8 strength, which is still quite a lot, but 8 strength, yeah, not a huge problem. Maybe exhume limit break still though. Yeah, it's probably still exhume limit break. Because our damage, next damage is not that high. Probably still exhume limit break. Yeah, like here, just limit break, exhume limit break, 20 strength, ignore the inflame. Honestly, playing the inflame is 8 strength, no? So 8 strength for us and 2 strength for this guy. Seems like we are having the advantage, no? Don't you think? Okay, whatever, 20 strength is good enough. Okay, fine. If I don't already play this and don't play this afterwards, doesn't make sense. Ironclad is green, so I could keep drawing a bit. Okay, Shockwave is played. And then, I don't even know, like, do nothing now or what? I'll play Arma on this hand. And now I can do nothing? I mean, I should probably play some attacks though. If I miss Barricade, how bad is it? It's not that bad, yeah? It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Barricade is like 1 card away. Okay, now the Barricade is played. You need to be careful because the deck doesn't have that many block cards anymore, but we do 20 strength. But what is the thing I don't mind exhausting? I could see anger. I could headbutt anger and then half the anger. Also play Reaper right now, but just 2 anger. 43, yeah. I need the anger, yeah, die. Still play that. Barricade is already in place, so we can just play all the skills now if we want to, and both skill pins are already in place, so again, yeah, we can just play everything if we want to. Which I do want to be honest, except the power truths. The power truths, should be held for now, because we do overdraw with wounds. Yeah, sure, just kill next one. Oh, like 50 block. Okay, this power tool can be played now. We headbutt the pommel. Next one we have close line. Yeah, so there's 0 problem. Play in flame, so we have more strength. And close line, so it's weakened. And Penny was at 66, and with Davon is dead. Need to feed though, need to feed, very important. Need to feed. Can I feed this turn? I can, right? I can. No problem. That was maybe the most difficult fight to run. It probably isn't, to be honest. I don't think it actually isn't the most difficult fight to run. It's probably for this run, probably still the hard. Yeah, probably still the hard because we cannot do the flex artifact thing so easily. But the hard fight we also can use pots. Even though we do have the cube, yeah, the hard fight I think is still not that easy, but damage output could be a little bit of an issue. Other fights are mostly fine. Spear and shield, preserve insect, maybe some penny and you can Reaper them back. This side you cannot debuff so easily, but that's okay. If you want to, you can exhume Shockwave, but you know, not. And also the bird puzzle, the cube puzzle out of world combos are pretty nice. It feels very nice. You know, when you play this combo. Okay, flex is here. Only 7 strength, so we can just leave it right now, yeah? To technique the exhume. And yes, I do think I don't think we care about exhuming the feat if my barricade is not here yet. Let's exhume limit break. And on 105, that's a big number. Oh yeah, right, true. Okay, the hard we can just ping ourselves to discount buffer to 0, so it's a lot easier to deal damage. It's true, it's true. Actually, I forgot about that. But it's totally correct. In the hard fight, we do have a 0 cost blood for blood. Feed now. Here no new by the way, achievement. Holy achievement. I can try to set up Penny against the spear and shield, honestly it doesn't matter too much. We don't have the giga chunky attacks anyway to one-shot them. Don't have front artifact strip, back on Marble is red mask either, so shockwave doesn't land. So one-shotting them just doesn't happen. We will need to set up properly. Yeah. We will need to set up properly, so it doesn't really matter too much. Okay, we know that we get the headbutt. Anyway, it's on 0 right here, but I don't really care. Okay, it's on 1. 1's good enough. Act 4, probably taking a strike. With double Final Pain upgrading one of them is not super relevant. Instead of going from 3 to 4, you go from 6 to 7. Yeah? The maximum output is not that important. Upgrading close line doesn't matter. Could see upgrading in flame because we have this limit break, exhume limit break idea pretty often, but I think taking a strike is just stronger. That's right, be gone. So we have 230, you can buy a common relic, shop relic like this. My feed fire and my disarm on sale, and my inflame, and my flash of steel. Cannot remove and buy relic, so I guess we buy relic and not the anchor. Anchor is a giga griffin. Don't do anchor. Yeah, the anchor is a giga griffin. You're in the hard fight. It doesn't discount buff for blood and it doesn't make you take the cube on turn 1. And the puzzle. So maybe just 2 box disarm or what? We'll also see if we ignore 2 box and remove instead. If we say the deck is already more than strong enough, which it is. Oh yeah, I can see then. Let's do like disarm. We are 2 gold off from doing disarm, flash of steel, remove. I mean, disarm is not even so important, but I guess it's good enough. Yeah, sure. I mean, on sale, you know, on sale must buy. Just remove another strike, ignore the 2 box, and move on. Can exchange potion if we want. Do we want any of these potions? I kind of don't. Honestly, this server soul is not the worst thing of all time because it's like best second win. You know? It's like, it does get rid of the 4 wounds that we make and the 2 status from the heart. So like 6 status we do overdraw. At the same time, it's a brick draw on spear and shield, and before we get that embrace and Final Pain in play, then it's also kind of a brick, and we already have the corruption top deck. So once we have Final Pain embrace in play strong enough, we don't need this. Yeah, there's probably no reason to do anything else. Maybe you can say buy the inflame, because the flex limit break doesn't. But the thing is that we probably will to line up the flex with the limit break on the same turn, and we don't need to negate like with artifact in the hard fight too much. So we are losing like 4 strength. We still have that 20 or something. We can use strength for it. Probably not, right? Yeah, probably not, right? Or just leave. Okay. Seems fine to me. I got a lot of damage when we draw. We giga overdraw here. Like, I don't even know how many cards we overdraw by, but it's a lot. But blood for blood is 0 now. We still have Reaper to heal back, so we are basically full HP. There's no problem. There's no problem. Leave artifact strip in. Like, why? Don't really care about this. Get this arm and then go bomb. Barricade is already in play. Lamb raise is late and slightly annoying, but I guess it's fine. It's fine to play like this, yeah. Maybe we should have done this in this order, but you know, it's not that important. In fact, you can even, if you're giga lazy, you can play 2 Reapers now, which... Why not? You know, why not? I don't see anything wrong with this. The only wrong thing is that I don't get double feed, yeah, but I don't really care about double feeding. And you can see, like, we don't even need the Dark Embrace card draw, you know, to be really strong here. The Empire Knight with the Prime Star in 40 months, please a lot. Yeah, it's a long time. Right now, of course, we finally get the thing in play. Don't have flex anymore, so just play Limit Break. And yeah, now we play Feet. And then full HP, no problem. I'll make a Dark Embrace Corruption, so you know, it's trying its best. And also the cube is drawing in. I do not need to negate vulnerable here, so I simply will just get my strength. And play this first to draw more card. And discount this to 0 and draw more card. Okay, now we can stop the cube because I'm overdrawing already, so it's time to stop the cube. Yeah, do nothing from here, and we can face tank next 2 turns, no problem. Fight is effectively over. Motto, yes, it is. Yeah, I can take this hit to the face, yeah, it doesn't matter, next turn 0 damage. And also we are drawing like a billion cards. I did not even see what I missed there from the last card. Hopefully it's not important. Okay, it's not Shockwave, so it's not important. That's all that matters, it's not the Shockwave. It is Exhume, huh? Exhume, I guess I can pull the Exhume now. I can pull the Exhume now, and I will. We have 36 strength, that's maybe sufficient. That's possibly sufficient. 36 strength, barricade, 88 HP, which by the way will be full soon. And the heart is like the mega debuff. Interesting. Will be a close fight. Fast don't need anymore. Buffer Battle is also 0 cost, so it's a lot easier to just deal damage. Yeah. Close line, you can be case. And of course you can play every skill right now. Oh, if I already exhaust both my bats and close line, then this arm doesn't do anything. Yeah? So might as well just get it now. You can also half away the Iron Wave. Yeah, max out, yeah. Play more attacks so the next turn I can panic the Reaper, very important, that we need to panic the Reaper. If I don't panic the Reaper here, I would die. Very important, the Reaper is panic and I'm full HP. Oh, actually, that doesn't work, I need to... Okay, I need to not do anything because damage cap is already here. So I need to play the Headbutt. And then, yeah, I need to... Basically, I max out this turn. And then on 8, yeah? And then I play Headbutt, and then next turn I draw back into Reaper, and it works. also approach this from a different angle. Yeah, we can also approach this from a different angle. The second technique is that's the last card that can work with second technique, so I might as well do it now. Very important that the thing is penny, otherwise I would die. Ah, okay, safe now. Finally safe, yes. And now we feed. But yeah, runs like completely broken, nothing new. When aggressive Act 1, see like a lot of good things, nothing really went wrong ever, boss relics did not break. Deck is giga strong, no endgame issues. One more probably, yes. Yeah, probably one more. Yeah, 13 more broken runs to go, easy. How many broken, how many free runs so far in this Ironclad streak? Yeah, how many free runs so far? This is free. This is not that free, but you know, it's still kind of free. It's like good relics, it's just the card goes with cringe for a little bit, so we're not like completely overpowered until somewhere here. But by the time we get to endgame, it's still overpowered, so this one's probably also free. This run, yeah, free. This run not that free in early game, but again, by the time we get here, we're already giga broken. And the early game threats are not so much because we see that they are on floor 2 of Act 2. I mean, there was a risk here, yeah, because there was a risk here because the relics in early game are not good, and by the time here we are low HP, when I do choose to take a risk. I would still say this one's relatively easy. There is a run ending risk right here, but you know, after you take this, there's no more. And then this run, yeah, you kind of get forced into Black Star, so you know, brick a little bit of boss relic, but not many wrong things happen, and we snowball pretty quickly. You need to play a proper Act 1 and Act 2 though, so this run is not that easy. It is very extremely strong endgame because it is Black Star to survive, yeah? But it's not and this one is maybe like half a real run. Half. Yeah, but boss relics are not like completely broken. And the Act 2 is real, so it's like kind of half a real run. Endgame is still very free though. And then you can see everyone to endgame and nothing happens. Anytime Act 4 is not real, the run is not that hard, basically. At least either the boss gauntlet or the Act 4, this will be difficult for the run to actually be really hard. This one, yeah, Giga free, 9 cards. This run, I mean, looks free to me. A Pyramid, Act 1 looks like nothing happens in Act 2 and we are broken endgame. This run, Pyramid and Act 2. Do go quite low into Act 2 here. Oh, I think I remember this one is kind of real. It's not that real after we see the Pyramid and we are like kind of strong, but before we see the Pyramid. And the Hardfire is also not like extremely free or anything. We're not overpowered in this run, but we are strong enough. Yeah, this is the run with no, it's not. This is not the run with the Giga low HP offering line, Reaper line. But yeah, I don't think this one is like so free, so maybe you can say this one is like also kind of real. But the Pyramids cannot be a full one, yes, maybe a 0.7. This one looks free to me. Yeah, free. This one again a mid. And yeah, mid does not have huge problems in leg 2. It does have some problem. We did go like half HP, but then you know half HP is not 0 HP, and then there's still the build ticket, and then we never go low again. End games is how was this? Don't exactly remember. Actually, wait. Kind of only forgot what happened here, but this is not like that simple. And the run is 3 hours. Yeah, and the run is 3 hours, or maybe it's not like that easy. Ah, yeah, okay, I remember now. Yeah, now let's say you say that I remember. This one's the run where we pivot like multiple times, and the deck doesn't have draw. Right, that's the biggest thing. This deck doesn't draw cards. Which is why like, and no debuffs. Yeah, it has 0 debuff. The only vulnerable is the bash, and there's no weakness. So we have like a million HP and a lot of strength, but there's only angle to deal damage, and I remember now. So this one's definitely not free. This one's like, I don't think it's that difficult, but it's also definitely not free, and by the time we get here, there's you play wrong lines, you would die. Yeah, if you play wrong lines in this fight, you would die. So this one maybe is like kind of real. But again, boss fight did not brick, so cannot be a full one. It's probably maybe another like 0.7. Maybe 0.8. This one end game is actually kind of difficult, so maybe 0.8. Total is like 2 real runs. Yeah. This one looks free to me, like corruption Snecko, nothing happens. Black Star, yeah, bottle corruption. This one, yeah, mid. Gambling chip. Act 2, well, completely free. We already have like, yeah, this one's a PBHP, yeah. So you know, cost free. 252. This run, Pocket Watch first relic, well, very nice. So it looks like it's a hard-earned victory here again. Okay, free. Yeah, Pocket Watch first relic into Fusion Hammer, yeah, so like deck is like giga strong. And then this run, Black Star and the back one again. But it doesn't look like it has that much problem in early act 2. I mean, of course, we drop HP here with boss relic still like skip, but after I pay gold in the shop, suddenly we are not taking damage anymore in any fight. And then, of course, in back 2 pyramids, you cannot lose endgame. If you are strong or enough like this relic, make sure you don't lose endgame. And yeah, mid. So many pyramids. How many pyramids do I get? And this one's not real either, yeah? And this one's a lot. So it's like, what, 15 streaks, and the number of real runs is total maybe 2. Wow, that's amazing. How many pyramids did I get? Yeah, hindsight, yeah, sure. But yeah, here's like 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of 15, okay, it's not that high. It's not Jason level yet, but you know, it's quite high because the radius in pyramid is around like 30%, you know? This is like 50. Okay, Astrolabe. And this wave is just, yeah, it's just 3 strike. Of course, simply like embrace, so no reason to let me fan. It's okay. I mean, Q is better, it's okay. It's not bad. Yeah, Q is just better, but this is fine. Also, I know the pattern, yeah? So every time I say the streak is full of free runs, I die immediately. To the worst run ever. So hopefully it's not true this time. Has happened more than once. Every single time I look with it's kind of a long streak and say, okay, every run so far is free. I get like the worst run of all time, and then I lose. So surely that would not be that. Aha, well, this certainly looks like to have the making of the worst run of all time. Can random rare can Curse on Storm 2. Curse on Storm 2 is a little bit worse than Gold version of Storm 2. We can take the problem is that if you want to go shop is the Force Elite early, yeah? But that's effectively forced anyway, because if you don't fight this very early elite, your path is nothing. Yeah, your path is actually nothing. I mean, you go like what this way, and then what the hell are you doing? I guess it's not too bad. We can fight this. But this is still burning elite with no shop, and of course just transform 2 going left is another thing. Yeah, so you can take a random brand and go left. You can take 3 potions and just run into here, but again 3 potions without any upgrade is not even that strong in early game for Ironclad, because the potions already help you too much in early hallways, and it's like the burning blood just works well if your old deck is strong. Yeah? If you are choosing fights with potions, the burning blood is not going to work enough for the actually difficult fights, the advanced hallways and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, I still think I take the transform too, yeah? And then if we brick and this is still not ready for this, and we are scared of like whatever is coming here, then I can go this way. And we fight this elite number 1 into this elite number 2 potentially, or I can fight this elite number 1 into double fire into elite number 2. So the 2 fire 2 elite act is not the worst thing. It's just that of course you need to survive this portion of the map first. Consider boss squad? No, I don't squad on anybody nowadays. It's a personal preference. I don't even care about whether it's correct or not, because I'm pretty boss squad on defect is still correct, like the vast majority of the time, I'm pretty sure. I don't care, I don't click swap button ever. Normality, yeah, that's fine. The injury. Could be better, could be worse. This is okay, this is playable. Yeah, combat's actually good. In this early game, especially into slime bosses, combat is completely fine. Because it does make sure that I don't really lose 50 to sentries or Lagavulin. I mean, maybe I still lose 50 to Lagavulin, who knows, but you know. It does mean that I do have Lagavulin damage. This is not good enough for me to ignore the shop though, so I think we do go to shop, but the normality does not need to be removed, yeah? Yeah, the normality does not need to be removed like in the first shop. So it depends on what I see in the first 2 floors I can react. I do think I want the early shop on floor 3 though. Let's go to, because the portion I want to go to in this map is still the left path. And not this side, not the right side. And this is only leading to the right side. I cannot pivot back to the left if I go to this shop. And of course I need to take more hallway fights with the curse and maybe 10% low roll advanced hallway and everything. 1% actually, because we're low roll here. If I get the question mark fight and I'm so scared of advanced hallway, we just go to this question mark. There's a 1% chance. Yeah, combat play next turn, maybe. The Cosmic Zoom is basically a curse. So we transform into, we hit 2 curse and transform 1 strike away and get a compass. Plenty go, yeah, sure. Rage normally would be a pretty nice thing, but it transform way 2 strike and it did not transform 2 into any attack, and we do have a curse, so this rage is not so hot, yeah. And against the knob right now, do have some issues, but I guess against the knob can just buy a pot. The grid? Nah, no, what grid? They say 1 card of the screen, you either pick this or you don't. Yeah, there's literally 1 card of the screen, you either pick the rage or you don't. I don't think I hate the rest so much, so even we transform 2 strike, because we are picking up a lot of attacks here. Like, I accept a lot of attacks on this node. Yeah. The clothesline is fine, Iron Wave is fine, Twin Strike is fine. Strong, of course we are going strong. Oh yeah, the rage. Another 2 video was 7, so it goes to 13, 13, 18, so it is killing. If we draw 2 strike, that is. Okay, draw 2 strike. Yeah, like we pick a lot of attacks here. Hemokinesis, Pommel of course is potentially better later, but the Hemo is much stronger now, especially when you don't have the upgrade. And It's not like Hemo upgrade is worse or anything. Yeah, it's also Combust Rupture. Nobody cares. Okay, we are not missing super strong relics. I mean, the Abacus missing is something you should maybe take note of, but it's not super important. But yeah, remove the normality and buy a potion seems very fair. And we can maybe go to even the Burning Elite if things are good enough. So what potion do I buy? If I buy the Blood Pot, we don't have our maximum damage is not that high, so against the North, if we draw badly, something can go wrong, yeah? But at the same time, it also makes sure that if you get a potion drop here, which is right now 40%, and you don't waste any pot. And yeah, Hemo Combust also suggests that we probably don't finish the whole way fight taking 0 either, so it's it plays better. It also is 2 gold cheaper. Yeah, sure. Now the North I could go pretty wrong if I buy this though, but again, if we take extra hit against the North, it's like 24 and this heals 15, so it's not the worst. We lose like 9. And yes, 2 gold is 2 gold. Running in or what? Because I think I'm adding Hemo and running in. Yeah, I think for this position, it's about Hemo and run in, no? Instead of transforming. Yeah, let's run in. Hey, potion. And now suddenly we can drink this for 8. Unfortunately, this card is complete brick, but we do have the Hemo Plus already, so it's not that bad, maybe. Yeah, drink this for 8 and take the card let's spawn and run here. There's so many attacks on turn 1, so maybe Energy Pot is good, because Energy Pot doesn't really play in this fight at all after this turn. So we just use the 18 damage. Unfortunately, the vulnerable probably goes to... the deck doesn't have enough attacks anyway to accommodate like this, but you know, it's fine. 32 is... Okay, let's draw the Combust, so it's not impossible to kill. Need to draw 22 damage next turn, which is not that likely, but Hemo redraw can do it. Otherwise, can still open the color spot, point chance 30%. But we do have 3 fights in before the next elite, and if we don't fight Burning Elite, then... You know, if I take the hit here, then the chance to fight Burning Elite is even lower, yeah? And we can do, yeah, this way. And next turn, of course, Panic Button, Dark Shackles or whatever can play better. I mean, sure. Oh, unlucky. Ow. Hey, you see the Strength Pot was saved this hit, yeah? The Strength Pot would actually have saved this hit. Oh, I mean, I'm still running in or what? Like, this relic is... I remember the last time I ran in Burning Elite with Orichalcum, yeah, in that one. On Ironclad. I think I'm invincible with this relic. We'll see, we'll see. Shockwave also improves Exhume too. I got Shockwave Orichalcum already, like very good. Shockwave standalone already very good, but they also improves Exhume. If I draw in, that is. Which apparently is like, quite difficult. Ow. So it's -2 net, yeah, unless you tell me to not play the Hemokinesis here seems a bit mental. Let's just play Hemo and get the hell out. No potion, potion chance back to 40%. 1, 2, 3. Actually, it's 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the 50% potion chance now. Starting off with the Orichalcum, not the best thing of all time. We know that the elite is not going to be knobbed though. So it could play. Or you can take the Intimidate, but now that we already have the Shockwave, it's a bit weird. It does improve the Exhume though, and Intimidate and Orichalcum is quite nice, yeah. But I don't think I mind the shock that much. Okay, Burning Elite is maybe not happening unless it drops a very good pot. Yeah, this is not a very good pot. I don't think burning this is happening. Taking 18 here. Yeah, 8, and of course I over attack and I draw nothing, yeah. Because I draw Hemo, I can block 8, and block 6 because I kill 1. I draw Shockwave, I block a lot. I draw this, I can also do something. But yeah, of course the triple attack, roll maximum damage, and I draw nothing. So, you know. Don't think I need to spend the combats here though, hopefully not stupid. It's probably pretty stupid, you know. Let's play combats. I can pay 2 HP or Hemo, but like why? I let combat take twice already lethal, yeah? And yeah, its combat is only -1 and Hemo is -3. This potion into burning sentries is not the happiest of times, and we do already have something to play against Act 2 because you know the Orichalcum and the thing, the Shockwave, Orichalcum Shockwave, and also have the Hemo for damage. Probably not time to run into Burning Elite, yeah? Silver Soul is not so bad. You can also take the Flame Barrier because you say Burst is a problem, and Burst will have the combats. And taking the Silver Soul in here... You can upgrade, that's the thing, because if we are not fighting Burning Elite, we go to Double Fire. So I would like something in the deck to be upgraded. I'm not going to this shot, we are going to Double Fire. So yeah, Silver Soul upgrade and the combat upgrade seems reasonable. And yeah, if we need to rest before Slam Boss, then we go Pillow also like covers. Probably Silver Soul first. A better thing in hallways, especially after we just fought the 3 Laos. Okay. Let's see. Well, that's very annoying because I kind of don't want to rest here, but maybe I have to rest first. Because once again we roll like the garbage advance forward and they draw terrible. But sure. Playing the Combust. I kind of don't want to play Combust on this position. Next turn we are taking like another 3. In fact, it's actually more because I Shockwave into Hemo. Can I kill this next turn? Next turn is always doing the thing, yeah? So if I do Bash into Strike, I can. Is that 12 except that I need to play Silver Soul Hemo and not the Shockwave, so this guy attacks again for big number, we take extra. So maybe it's just not good, right? And next turn is probably just Shockwave into Hemo here. Now if that's the case, then we'll exhaust Exhume now, yeah? And just play the Bash here and take 14. Because the strike doesn't... I mean, you can play a strike on here, but it doesn't matter too much. Oh, we got blocks. This guy at least never scales, so if it's weakened and we have the Hemo, then it's like not too bad. Inflame, yeah, sure. Okay, 14, I guess we are resting. We go Pillow. Try to block 2. I mean, the Exhume is not the worst redraw of all time because you can Exhume Shockwave, yeah? I mean, at least the sentries are small, but after I rested already, I think we try to observe pot, especially when the fight did not drop a pot. Oh, that's very, very nice that I'm 1 damage off here. Thank you. I mean, I know I would be on damage off here, there's nothing to do about this, but it's still annoying. Unless I draw the Hemo Silver Soul. But yeah, I guess there's not much to do. I just play this. I could see playing Inflame over the Hemo, though, and then we can do Server Soul and kill this. And we just take 4 like per hit or what? If I bottom deck exactly Server Soul, it sucks to be me. Okay, did not happen. Race redraw is not very good, yeah? Killing Mido in here is incredibly stupid, so let's not do that. I don't think I care about combats from this spot. Because Inflame's already in play, and we can maybe Exhume Shockwave, and then our Recalculum only takes 1 per time. And the combust doesn't actually give me lethal threshold next turn, or does it? Actually, maybe no, it doesn't. It's like we need 21 damage here. I guess we do have a strike, and strike is 20. One strike is already 12. Ah, maybe combust is better. Yeah, I can see combust into Server Soul here, yeah? And then we don't waste damage, and next time we draw 1 extra strike, we kill this, and we block 4. So that's already positive. Okay, sure. He watches. Her first one is yeah, combust, yeah, combust. So that already saves HP, yeah? Doesn't matter what we draw this turn. I would prefer to not take this 4, but you know, it already saves HP, so that's positive already. I mean, literally no reason to play this because combust goes twice the same as -2. But we can draw lethal next turn. So save 1 at least. Now at least we don't need to rest because slam boss, I hope. No potion by the way, so potion chance right now is like pretty freaking high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we have gotten 3 potions. It's not that high, it's like 60%. Yeah, 60%. Once again, no card unless you want the cleave. Cleave will not be green, we are well inflame or combust. And against the slam boss already combust. Probably not. Next time we always have at least 30 damage. But 30 is not enough. Actually it's more than 30, it's like 33. Okay, 33 is always enough. Yeah, no matter what we draw. I hope I draw Server Soul and not just the Hemo. Okay, good. Power Potion, more chance 50. Can use this in the thing. We have the Fear No Pain Server Soul. We have the Fear No Pain Shockwave. We have Fear No Pain Exhume. We have Fear No Pain Orichalcum. Yeah, that's perfect. Or you can take Spot Weakness, but we already have damage scaling a little bit with the Inflame. No card draw, no headbutt for the Spot Weakness. The attacks in our deck that do not even use strength that well because you know they are chunky attacks at 20 damage, Hemo and 22 damage Server Soul. So just take the Fear No Pain, yeah? And of course you can upgrade. This spot could see Inflame, could see Combust, could see Exhume itself, but Sneko is still on the table. And yeah, Corruption also is very much on the table with the Fear No Pain now. And Exhume. So the energy upgrade with Exhume is not that important. Probably just do Inflame. Combust will be played in quite a few fights, yes. Server Soul versus Bass at 14 damage, but this only works if we draw the Hemo next turn and not the Shockwave. Also, I should have played this. I can still play this. Metallicize or Calcum or just Brutality so we don't freaking brick. Brutality is losing 1 HP per turn, we combust at -2. Splitting turn 3 is still fairly difficult. No matter what I play here. And if it's weakened, then Metallicize is only taking like what? It's like 28 and block 9, yeah? Probably just take Metallicize, right? I don't want to redraw defense, no? So just Server Soul. I would really like to not use this spot at all. And we are taking like 90 damage this turn, but that's okay. 3478, that's good, except that combust will split it and I'm set. And we can exhume shockwave next turn, so it's still going to be fully debuffed, yeah. So we just do yeah, strike combust with no pain here. Yeah, recalculate metallicize, block this. Okay, exhume shockwave. Okay, just split now. Can wait as well, can still wait. Because there's a Silver Soul here that's like basically as big as the Himo, and the 2 strike are stronger than the Bash. And of course we wait, we get the combust 5 damage. We lose 1 HP as well, we do get the combust 5 damage. If we split now, it's 34, 50, 55, so it's 34 split. 34 split with Silver Soul is still killing instantly, yeah, it's just good, yeah? Because if we don't draw Silver Soul next turn, it's already bad. If we draw Silver Soul, then splitting now is fine. Yeah, I mean, they wouldn't draw Silver Soul, so you know, it's like totally fine with this. Quicken now, it doesn't matter, the combust is going to kill them, maybe, I hope. And I Silver Soul. But again, Orichalcum Metallicize is just going to break to block this. Or so I say, because they double attack and draw no... I guess I don't even have any attacks in my deck. Yeah, I do see that the attack density in the deck is extremely low, yeah? So maybe that needs to be fixed with a feed fire right here. Not quite feed fire, there's a Reaper to go with, like Exhume, to go with Inflame. There's a Limit Break to also go with Exhume against the deck that doesn't have attacks. Or there's a Bludgeon to, you know, actually have attacks to play. Do have the Pentagram already, so Reaper is slightly less important to recover and speed and shield. Yeah? And healing in hallways, if you are not strong enough for the Reaper to actually be positive HP, then Bludgeon will outperform. And Bludgeon with the Orichalcum is a good combo. Happy to pick? No, of course not. The card is bad. If possible, it would like Silver Soul to never be in my deck in Act 1. I would just like Carnage every run, you know, and then later on if they never find a second win and they also have the power, then sure, Silver Soul can be picked. It's still good, of course Reaper is still good. That's why I haven't clicked the Bludgeon yet. Of course Reaper is still good. So yeah, what is our problem in this Act 2? It's a problem that we don't have enough damage in one next cycle, because we don't have a headbutt to put a good attack in, yeah? And then of course second cycle, the shuffling wounds and all the other nonsense in some fights. Always the problem that we are taking cheap damage in hallways too much and we cannot recover. Only possibility would be Coffin Reaper, because if you can rest, then one residual pillow is already enough, yeah? Russian Miners is not that good either for damage. Just take the Reaper, yeah. Just take the Reaper. Well, new deck or what? So this seems a new deck moment. Also, this relic is a 100% win rate for the last 2 years and a half, so you know it's surely it wins here, right? Easy, yeah, you can go Z, I don't really care. Like go away for like a year or something and come back when it's not Ironclad anymore. Or maybe a week. Maybe the week is 28 and there's no more Ironclad. But yeah, otherwise you can second back. Second back we have like this, but don't have a lot of gold. So can be avoided? No. It needs to in fact they are never avoided unless you have X. These guys are never avoided unless you have X. Oh, that's fine. Combust. And that's fine. The Champ do have blood for blood and double rage, huh? And yeah, rampage a little bit. I guess the Champs are fine. Searing blow is a remove target for sure. This box is I would say pretty decent, but it's a little bit annoying because the endgame potential, first of all, is not that high, yeah? But the immediate power is also not high either. It's not terrible in any direction, but it's also not amazing in any direction either. So it's just like middle ground, you know. So the direction is not very clear of what I should do. What I do know is that I probably want to fight 2 elites. Going to this shop is a burning elite and 1 elite act that's completely awful, yeah? So you just start here first and then reevaluate like what happens afterwards. I guess you could go this way and come here if you don't want to see advanced hallway. If you want this shop and no advanced hallway, you can go this way. But then might as well like go this way instead if you're so scared of hallways. You just take 3 question marks. And then you do this, or you can ignore the shop completely as well. It's also possible to just not go to a shop at all in this act 2, because that gets you 1 extra fire, which could be below rest. Or upgrading with P-box is strong. Upgrading Blood for Blood right now, for example, is pretty powerful. And now that we know that we're on 3 energy, upgrading something like Zoom also performs. Yeah, doing something like upgrading like Zoom also performs. Okay, let's just start here. The burst will have shockwave, but I haven't drawn, but you know, probably will draw soon. Bombastic is in play on turn 1, we only take 6 though, and there's the Reaper potential as well, and the Blood for Blood is 0 cost immediately. Okay. Hand is full 2 cost, so no reason not to struck. Ah yeah, Blood for Blood is here. So I can Reaper, yeah? I can just Reaper into Blood for Blood is 10, 3, yeah, Combat does kill. Reaper 3 targets, and do this. And still need to angle here, but that's fine. Yeah, that's like totally okay for now. This guy decides to be, you know, to be smart and swoop, so I guess we have to lose 2 HP here to play Hemo. Shockwave Rampage is actually killing though. Yeah, I guess Shockwave Rampage on this is slightly better than Hemo, yeah. Yeah, Rampage is going to be 16, 16 is 8, so 8 plus 5 is still killing, and then next turn at most I lose 2, and sometimes I draw attack lead, so it's better to just play Shockwave and let Oracle come do his thing. Not play the Hemo, yeah, but we Rampage here, and combat skills. No problem. First fight went pretty well. No potion, Iron Wave plus, that's conflicting a bit with the Oracle outcome. We have double rage. So Rampage on right, maybe it is. I mean it's the same damage taken, but yeah, I could have taken lost 1. Yeah, it probably is. I mean if Rampage alone is lethal. Yeah, because the other one has 2 less, right? So you do 5 and the plus 5 is 10, so yeah, it works. Yeah, it's 5 plus 5 is 10. So you can kill the right one. But yeah, Iron Wave Plus is getting a little bit on with Orichalcum, but good with double rage, and it's a 1 energy attack that's not so bad just start wise. Anytime it's drawn with rage is good, we have 2 of them, and anytime we play the shock it off is also probably not bad. I don't really want to draw and wave in early turns of some fight. I just need to draw my Shockwave early, or my Hemo early, or my Blood for Blood on like turn 2. I don't want to draw Blood for Blood on turn 1 though. I want to draw it like basically every single time on turn 2. Almost every single time. It's just like when I just want Shockwave to not be late. If Shockwave is late, suddenly we have issues. Yeah, Shockwave is late, we have a lot of issues in these fights. But if Shockwave is early, we can do a lot of things. It's just about when I draw Shockwave. So I don't think this server, I don't think this Iron Wave is good enough, yeah, even though it's like there are many situations where it can be positive. I don't think it's good enough. Be added. If you're really worried about the chain, you can take the True Wit, because yeah, again True Wit, targeted exhaust, you can like, slowly trim your deck down until you hit Blood for Blood loop, targeted exhaust, loop down to Blood for Blood into or some Rampage. And we already have the red, so maybe we can even open some Dropkick. And yes, with Shockwave right here and Thunderclap, Dropkick is very, very open. But to with minus in this position of Act 2, probably not, yeah. Like the only relic that plays in fight right now for us is the Orichalcum, so just not mess it up too much. At this point, just skip. Okay, what's the dodging path? 1 elite. Who do 2 elite still? Some advanced hallways, but maybe that's fine. Of course, you can also see apparition and apparition next zoom with Orichalcum as well as strong. Yeah, Necronomicon plays immediately. Economicon on the bash on the server, so and God forbid on a freaking searing blow on the Reaper. That's fine too. Now what? Because I can see going here to get ready to run away. Yeah? If you go here, you need to fight. If you go here and you don't die in these fights, you can go here and run away and then rest. Like if you go here, you have to fight like at least something. And even if you choose this path, it's still not very safe after you finish this fight, because it takes a long time until you walk into here. But of course, this way you front load 1 advanced hallway, like 1 easy hallway and 1 advanced hallway. So there is some risk here, but at the same time you can also collect potions, and you still have Reaper. It's not super important to fight at least in this Act 2. I would say that. It's not actually super important to fight like a lot at least in this Act 2 with this kind of run. Yeah, it's like normal card reward, you see Burning Pack or something into some combo strike, but that thing, and suddenly you can like build a very, very strong deck without relics. Okay, let's take the whole way, yeah? Let's take the whole way. I mean, corruption is pretty good. But for bad, unfortunately, it's drawn on turn 1 not turn 2, so I'm sad. But, you know, they are like debuff forever, so maybe I'm not that sad. Take 10. But we still have the Reaper. The man. No strength or Reaper and already play the Exhume. That's fine. Do not want to get dropped. Next turn they are still fully debuffed, yeah. So I go to 50. So basically I play Hemo and take another 2, but probably good. And this guy's attacking, doesn't really matter. Actually maybe it does, because I cannot. If I leave this guy alone, then he gets 17 block, and but okay, my deck only has attacks. Like, this guy is 29, but it's still debuff. I have 3 strength. Like, it's going to die. Yeah, my deck only has attacks. After I play corruption already. A potion 60. He's a Dark Embrace, but our deck does not have a real corruption. The corruption is from ingredient. It's fake. So it's not even that good. On the other hand, here's maybe a headbutt, and we can headbutt Buffalo Butt, headbutt Reaper. Of course, headbutt is another attack, so if you see a real like corruption or something, or second wind, then you know, it kind of gets in the way. But for now, the headbutt plays better. Or you can just accept that, okay, we are not fighting elites in this second, you take Dark Embrace. You can also just simply take this Dark Embrace and go for the 1 elite path. If this fight goes badly, because if this... It's like if you are still very healthy in here and the shop is decent, yeah, you just fight this first to see, you know. And this fight goes well, you can still go for 2 elites or 2 elites. Like we go to the fire and rest only if everything is absolutely horrible by this point. But it's not even super likely. That said though, like long-term value, the headbutt is not even so much lower than Dark Embrace. And of course Dark Embrace, if it goes off, is insane value. But for now we are still again like at least a corruption away until it's strong. And if you have corruption, you still already have corruption, feel no pain, and you can exhaust down to like buffer battle loop already. There's no need for Dark Embrace right now, yeah. I don't think this thing is like so simple to carry in this position. It's like a headbutt. we rupture. You would rupture go. Wow, one strength. This fight is a bit dangerous, but Shockwave is down turn 1. And we do draw the Funeral Pin on turn 2 also. How much do we dreaming here? Yeah, how much am I dreaming? Because I kind of don't. I'm not dreaming that much, you know. Let's just bash, yeah. Oh, lead rupture. He had the Reaper. He had Exhume and Reaper also. But it's no longer weakened, so you know this turn will hurt a bit. I can kill even after playing Struck. I can Struck first and see. The only thing to see was the Impervious, and maybe I can Exhume Reaper next turn, but otherwise just kill now. Ah, we are fighting the elite. Nice, we are fighting the elite. Upgraded, by the way. Upgraded. Does upgraded do anything? It plays with Reaper. It plays with 3 base energy. It plays with a deck that only has attacks. We don't have a Pommel Strike, which I would love to have a Pommel Strike. But yeah, remove Searing Blow, upgrade Blood for Blood, and it still performs. Where can that be? Yeah, where can that be? Yeah, once again we have Souvenir Flex, yeah? And she also have the potion 1 time. Of course, if you buy the Souvenir, you cannot remove. But you can buy Bloodletting, except right now the Bloodletting doesn't really play. It plays when we see a Pommel Strike. And it is, you know, still discount the Blood for Blood, but besides that, it doesn't do that much. You can also fully commit, yeah? If you fully believing, you can toss away the Smoke Bomb and buy the Blood Pot. It's like 58 HP. But Orichalcum, no Smoke Bomb, but you can get 5 points in strength on turn 1 even against Slavers, and you can maybe do some Giga Reaper. Anytime you see both Stabbing and Shockwave bottom deck, well, you are set. Oh. So probably not, right? Probably not. I think I keep my Smoke Bomb, yeah. But we do run in the elite, first elite here. This Bloodletting is not that important because the combat also discount, but for battle already went 5 as long. So it's just basically that after we get a loop, then this Bloodletting is very strong. But that's after we get a loop, not before. But probably not, yeah. I think I just save my gold. I think I just save my gold here. And then we run to delete. Berserk. Well, that kills my Flex artifact, but I leave me 4 energy in. 4 energy is like kind of nice. 4 energy is kind of nice. I certainly don't mind 4 energy that much. But yeah, same blow still goes here. She could still swing, and then it would be bait set. But yeah, 4 energy means I'm not that set, and we do have the Reaper. Unfortunately, Impervious already here did not play it, so no Exhume line can happen, and we're just taking the hit here. We'll take 16 and play the combats, or I could just not ignore the combats altogether, which I think I will do. A nice flex, by the way. Yeah, that's fine. Now next turn we have the Giga Reaper. Can I do Shockwave again and just play him on her? She gets shielded, but I don't really care. Reaper next turn is 7 AoE 10 on this. Basically full healing, and she's still debuff. That's probably, yeah, Exhume Shockwave is probably better than the other choice regardless, yeah. Alpha Bar is 2 cost right now, but that's not a problem. I can just Hemo to discount. I mean, it blocks 10 on her, so maybe killing the shield right now is still good. I could see killing the shield still being good. Because, you know, this thing blocking 10 and Reaper is healing 10, so it's just the same amount of heal, except that we kill this guy. And they do need to address the 2 new minions as well. Okay, fine. Can ignore the Mad Gremlin here if you want. Ignoring the shield deals no damage on her. And you can pull like 16. Yeah, you can do something like this. Headbutting Impervious here, if she doesn't attack next turn, then it's really bad. If she does attack next turn, it still hurts a lot and don't have Exhumed Reaper anymore, but she has Smoke Bomb for the next fight. Because I kind of want to headbutt like Blood for Blood here to actually, you know, deal some damage. I will still play headbutt on this though. Okay, she doesn't swing, the good thing I did not headbutt the Impervious. Nice rage. I think now we just ignore this altogether though. And just attack on her is too much damage to waste, yeah? And we still full block. I would think she's freaking dead because I put all the damage on her last turn. Otherwise we are like very upset. But yeah, this fight went well, yeah? This fight went well. Small still intact. We actually heal here. And did not get a potion. This Rally also doesn't really do much, but you know, it's fine. Strong. Well, I guess we can do this. Do we have Exhume and Headbutt, and the Flex, and the Inflame Plus, and the Reaper, and the Piano Pin, and the Ingredient? Yeah. Don't see why this would be so bad. We have the Flex Bot 1 fight as well. And also the chain fight, I think probably should make the chain fight quite a bit easier as well. So how is this? Are we feeling confident? Are we feeling gear confident? And how are the upgrades in the deck? Because if you say that upgrades are very strong and you're also not that confident, at the same time, then you just go here. Otherwise, you continue this way. Is 2 advanced always and 2 elites, but then afterwards you still get on your 1 fire. Over here you get 1 extra question mark. Blood for Blood weight now is not so important, yeah. I just want to, if I see a Pommel Strike or Battle Trance or something, I would like to take that, maybe upgrade. Upgrade Shockwave is good too. Now that we probably want to spend the Exhume on like Limit Break itself. And that Cleric right now, removing Searing Blow is not the worst thing. The Vagrant paying is fine. Buys are empty in Operation. It's a bit weird, but I guess Operation still take. Most timing is free. Most timing is the fighters are definitely not free. Most timing is on the fighters that can maybe kill us on 4 if we don't potion. Yeah, it's totally a free fight, yeah, with a deck that has Reaper that heals over multiple targets, and the Combat that deals multiple targets, and the Blood for Blood that doesn't go on turn 1. And the only debuff is a Shockwave, which you know is not always drawn early. You have no disarm. And it shuffles in goons, yeah, very free. One chain is fairly high. We do 1, 2, 3, 4 fights here, and it got 1 potion, I think. So yeah, 60% still. 60% say that it's pretty awkward if I want to keep Smoke Bomb, yeah, by the time I get here. I do want to keep Smoke Bomb, no, but only if that goes well. I just get the upgrade, right? This part already looks kind of better. We lose one elite for it, but already got the book a little bit, yeah. And the upgrades are not even so bad for this deck at all. The upgrades are strong. I just go here. Red mask sometimes too. Okay, it's the same. So I just pass to the part with one less elite for no reason, yeah. Very good. I mean, Snecko doesn't debuff me at least. And we have the Oracle thing. Let's just put Reaper on top. I should die like now. Now, what's in next turn? I can exhume Reaper. Actually, no, cannot. Exhume is already gone. Okay, let's just kill it then. No potion, 70%. Yeah, Pommel Strike. If we see a Pommel Strike, it's already worth it to go this way, by the way. Pommel Strike is very strong. And now, if we go into this part, don't even mind picking up something like True Grit. Ideally, is like Burning Pack or something. It's like Burning Pack offering Feed Fire way better. But even something as slow as True Grit to exhaust down, I don't really mind too much. But the Pommel is actually being taken and upgraded here. And yeah, take the elite. Gen 70, yeah, Barricade, I would definitely play. I mean, no reason not to play the Barricade though, so we play that. I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed to play Impervious and full block though, so let's just play Shockwave, yeah. Yeah, let's just play the freaking Shockwave. I can get 5 permanent strength now, but blocking weakness is also not even so much worse. And I could see headbutting the Rampage. I probably would headbutt Impervious instead. And this is +1 damage, but if it draw into like any big attack right now, I'm sad. I just play Rampage on this. And we take 15, go to Alphabet discounts too, but they're still fully debuff. That's kind of annoying. This is not lethal. Unless I potion. If I potion it is... I guess I can potion into playing the limit break. This potion is very strong, but if attack is vulnerable, it's like extremely bad, you know? And I haven't drawn my Inflame yet. Yeah, let's just potion, play limit break, and then play buff what kill this. Is that true? It's 10 strength, 28, yeah, 42, yes, it does die. But yeah, if I potion it, I would play limit break over Thunderclap. But yeah, we do kill this now. And another 9 damage, but the Reaper now can maybe do something. The Reaper definitely is doing something because you can see what's happening at 24 strength. Even though I'm weakened, this Reaper will still absolutely pop off. In fact, we know for sure what we are drawing next turn, so you know. Headbutt the this guy just full healing me next turn. It's like it gives me 27 HP next turn, yeah. So there's no reason to kill him now. We just headbutt the flex and then next turn flex Reaper and then relax. You know? Relax. Even though we go very low here, the flex ball limit break thing does work. And I play in this order was unfortunately it's not lethal here. But if you play Pain first, you lose 3. Yeah, and now suddenly we are almost full. Wow, that's 3 guys. It's fine. We can take 2 Pommel Strike into upgrade instead. My bloodletting. My bloodletting. My bloodletting. Now I definitely want the bloodletting. Yeah? We have 2 Pommel plus already, and yes, the 2 Pommel will be green. I'm not taking power through. I don't think over the Pommel. Unless I am. Am I taking the thing? Power through? Because power through does open like second win. Yeah, right now second win is not really a thing, and we don't already have Silver Soul. That's the thing. We have Silver Soul. I mean, I do have Silver Soul, and I don't have target to exhaust yet, so second Pommel doesn't even lead anywhere for now. How bad is power through anyway? Wait, how bad can power through be? Yeah, look at this. How bad can it be? Oh, seriously, how bad can the power through be? Well, it's time to Reaper again. Once again, it's time to reap. Oh, it's too much damage. It's not even good. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, I think. Looking at how these turns are working out. I should probably just headbutt the, not headbutt, but exhume the Impervious instead and just full block this, yeah. It's too much damage, I didn't realize. Oh, it's too late now. If I'm forced to kill without Reaper, I still have been in the bones, so it's not the worst, but yeah, otherwise the Reaper heal 32. Yeah, you could play the other thing first, it doesn't matter, yeah. It always works. Die. Oh, that is bad bloodletting, but you know, bad bloodletting maybe is good enough. Yeah, that's just a bad bloodletting, yeah, but maybe it's good enough. Tech fights now over question mark, or do we still run into question mark? Because outer right now is just 3 HP, yeah. Apparition is kind of annoying. We don't have a real barricade, by the way. We have had barricade in the last 3 fights, so you might think that we have a barricade for real, yeah, but we don't. we don't have a real barricade. So yes, I guess operation is still pick out is like fine, 5 max HP, but this is not the worst. Hallway fight is basically mostly free, so it's just about the event quality. Yeah? We have no threat in the hallway fight. Yeah, we have 0 threat for the hallway fight. So like the worst event is just empty node. Yeah? And Mausoleum right now, I think I also take. Yeah, the worst event is just an empty node. That has to be better. Yeah, of course, we roll twice here. Rich. Rich. No shock and also force pathing in Act 3, so maybe it's not like the best thing both time, yeah? But at the same time the HP loss doesn't matter too much for now. And we have blood for blood as well, so you know, even though it hurts me a little bit here, is it that bad? It's pretty bad. It's not very good, but you know, it's not like the worst thing I've ever seen either. What do I want to do here? I can get Reaper on top for next turn. And I can exhume the Seeing Red. Probably better than trying to do something now, right? Yeah, it's probably better than trying to do something now. Okay, it's fine. I think that's very good. Because we can even like kind of kill this, yeah? And full block. Cannot exhume Limit Break here because don't have energy and also haven't been played. Don't play Fino Pain, I guess. Exhume Seeing Red. Actually, Exhume Seeing Red does like literally nothing. It's right because it's not green. It blocks a lot though, it blocks a few, it blocks quite a bit. I guess we're doing that anyway, yeah. You know, that's fine. Also, it's like relevant because I have the pentagram. Yeah, literally have pentagram this floor, so it's irrelevant. Which is also why I take the regret, yeah? Because we will be full HP into the champ. Is it actually a shockwave though? Because here's the very slow exhaust that I talk about. If you take the second shockwave, then you are trying to actually win the fight in maybe 1 cycle and a half of your deck. If you're taking the if you're taking true wit instead, you're trying to win in, you know, a lot longer. There's no freaking way, yeah? We don't need the true wit for the champ because I can simply just exhume limit break, and we have buff for but 0 cost as well in the pommel. Oh no, now. What's the upgrade? The exhume limit break thing is a bit too strong to upgrade limit break, I think, and we don't need to limit break that many times in the champ fight. Yeah, twice is enough, yeah. Especially with the flex potion as well, that's just stronger. So probably energy upgrade, and it's either seeing red or exhume. If I upgrade the seeing red, then the seeing red exhume gets stronger. Yeah? The exhuming the seeing red itself gets a bit stronger. That's not true. It's the same. It's the same. Okay, so upgrade exhume then. Yeah, let's upgrade exhume then. Makes the exhume limit break, exhume impervious, exhume shockwave a lot easier to play. And if we see like what corruption snack go, then yeah, nobody cares. And then we have corruption snack go. Even on 3 base energy, it's still fine. Let's upgrade exhume. Oh, Dark Embrace. Ow! That's fine. No, this HP loss is not super relevant. I want to draw the deepest because I want to reach the flex before I lose my artifact. So I will take 1 more damage here. In fact, I will even take 1 more damage by playing pommel. Okay, flex is here now, and now so we get the baseline strength, and now my double limit break can already go off. The regret? No, of course we keep the regret. No, regret activates the blood for blood and can be exhausted with the silver soul. Why would you remove regret? And the HP loss is mostly a non-issue with the Reaper and the Million the Bone and the Pantograph. So of course we remove Searing Blow. This is a real card, yeah? That is garbage. Can headbutt the flex or can headbutt the pommel? If we headbutt pommel, is a bit faster to draw into limit break, but the maximum potential is slower. Next turn is hitting pretty hard though. Okay, maybe headbutt pommel. Yeah, it's like 28 strength, good enough. Yeah, it's like here. Not drawing to the rage, but that's fine. Yeah, 28 strength, good enough. Right? I do want to play Reaper like next turn immediately. So Reaper is like what? 18, 27 damage, 27, 75. So I can play the combat, it's fairly safe. Seven is 235, so 1, 2, 3, 4 turns. That could get weird. Maybe not, maybe not. It could get a bit weird. That regret is here, but you know, not a huge problem. You can also just play the Silver Soul now and go in. Honestly, not the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You know, it's like 1 vulnerable and we just kill the draw a billion cards right now, and I have like multiple 0 costs that are very strong, and we have like 14 strength and steel fawn. Like, how bad is this? And even if I have to take the next CQ, I don't die. You know, that's another thing. Even if I take an execute for full HP, for full damage, I don't die. I think Zoom can leave it here. I don't need to. No reason to really play this now. Yeah, yeah. Hai bạn take Zoom. Cái xoay Giga dead. That's quite a lot of strength. Now here's a feat that can be exhumed, and it's up against absolute hot garbage. Unless you tell me you need emulate for Retromancer somehow, I sure hope that's not true. So we just take the feat. Mid. Pain pyramid, yeah, it will be a bit painful, yes. not pain, regret. So it will be a little bit painful, but at the same time, it's like the Giga limit break and Reaper feat, you know, so it's just good. P-box a mid, yeah, amazing. Any okay. Fortunately, the Burning Elite is also in a good position because I can't spend my gold. This is double shop or no shop, but of course we are double shopping. And the part is 4 elites maximum, that's very good. I just start here and double shot, you'll have plenty of gold. Oh, double feed. I like double feeding. No reason to play angle, yes, I want. Need to draw into the feet though. If you don't draw into the feet, this guy explodes and I'm sad. I can kill one right now. Can I draw my feet? Feet? No! Well, too bad. Too bad. Also, regrets in hand, yeah, hand is full, but yeah, we want to next feed here and there are 2 exploders. So, you know, what can you do? I don't do much about that. If you want to, you can take less damage against the regret, but like, why? I don't really care about that. The only thing I care about is I already missed my feet, so now I'm sad. You know? Also, we never take damage here ever, no matter how many turns it takes. So I can just stay here until the feat works. It's pretty easy to make it work. Just play the combats now. Next time we always run to power through, so I can just power through into feet. Oh, that's really good. Extremely good. Of course, it's awkward with the limit break and the flex thing. Yeah, the limit break and the exhume thing. You know, it's of course you click that. Rich. Well, imagine not taking regret, guys. Cannot be me. Imagine being scared of the regret. You cannot be me. We are like giga rich, you know. So now double shot is not even so bad. Yeah, this thing is gone. You can buy the lantern as well to go with the backup prep and pyramid. Second power 2 I don't think is needed. Body slam not needed either. We have plenty of other damage. And just buy lantern and move on. Yeah, buy lantern, move on. We still have like 1 billion gold with this shop. Well, for once the Falling did not ask for the worst card of all time. Anger is not needed for anything, yeah. But eventually becomes 0 anyway. If you need to loop something, you loop that. But we also have like, I don't know, like 30 strength. So we remove anger, yeah, it's fine. Rich. Big. Make it is actually pretty good. Even though we do have the second win, power 2 hand clock is still like kind of real. Purity is pretty good too. Master Strategy is pretty good. It turns out I'm like poor. Interesting. It suddenly feels like I'm a little bit poor, yeah? Even though we have 600 gold here. I think remove will always happen, no? So what is the worst card here? From this position, it has to be Rampage, right? Bash is still staying, yeah? Bash is still staying. Unless you tell me that it's Silver Soul. I could also listen if you say it's Silver Soul, because Silver Soul is really cringe now. Even though it's green. Like the Rampage at least can actually be played, yeah? And get out of my head. The Silver Soul just stuck there forever. And if I need to exhaust skills or whatever in hand, the second wind is doing the same job except like a million times better. So yeah, Silver Soul is probably the actual worst card in this deck now. Just because of the pyramid. Remove regret? Like, why remove regret? Why on earth do you remove regret here? It's not even a real card, you know. Like there are a billion things that are worse than the regret. Yeah? They remove this and they remove this, and then afterwards I guess you can remove this because there is a thunderclap. And then after these three, maybe you can think about the regret. Yeah, it's a fourth card. No Dark Embrace, yeah? Yeah, if you had the Dark Embrace for Max Pool right now, then there are many silly things you can do in this shop. The Scout? Nah, the Scout not needed. Without Pyramid, maybe, but we have Pyramid already, you know, so we can just line up Flexi mid-break. Yeah, remove is just the strongest, yeah? We have no fish, so just remove first to make calculations easier. Okay, now what? So many candidates. Everything here is good. Like Medkit is fine, Master Strategy is fine, Purity is fine, Rescue is fine, Mango is also good because this deck just needs some time, yeah? So you can even spend all your gold on Mango and it works. This deck just needs a little bit of time. Like some, on the other hand, we do also have the freaking feed, no? And the HP, max HP does get diminishing returns, yeah? Is that if you have around like 100 HP or something, you can already set up. And if you go from 70 to 85, there's a big difference. But if you go from 100 to 120, it's not such a big difference anymore. So I don't think there's any way we actually spend gold on this Mango, even though it does make me big. And if that is so, then I guess we just buy Medkit and Master Strategy, and then afterwards we can still buy the Purity. I think we can afford all these three. Yeah, I can. So we just buy the Purity. And now I actually take red mask? No. Yeah, of course. More. Unless you tell me it's time to go infinite, because it is possible to go infinite, except that you know, Madness second wind not exactly the best thing of all time. Yeah? And these Madnesses are not green. Oh yeah, this is also a pyramid, so it's actually a 9 out of 16. In the 16 runs, I see 9 pyramids. Actually, I see 10, right? Because I'm pretty sure I saw a pyramid I did not take because it was Neko already. So it's actually 10 out of 16. That's like quite high rate, yeah. Yeah, quite high rate. Okay, this guy can screw my artifact, but we already have the Inflame. Also, yeah, Lantern plays full, so it's nice. Okay, good. Just Purity away the Shockwave is green, so we can purify away like these 3 cards. Any problem with that? Anti-Hand Clock. Now play the second Shockwave. Regret is here and nobody cares. However, I do care that I have not drawn my flex yet, so we lose a 4 strength. I just play the combats, yeah? Combats is fine. Now my buff is 0. We just lost 4 strength, which by the way is 16 strength. It's not actually 16 because, you know, it's the same thing. So play this and then do this, and then deal flex, and then limit break, and then zoom, limit break again. And you can see it, right? There's no problem. I do still want a bloodlet thing. The bloodlet thing could be extremely good. The bloodlet thing is still extremely good for this deck. It would be nice if we can see a bloodlet thing. Oh yeah, I have medkit as well, so I can play these, yeah. If I want to get slow stack. Because right now I'm blocking for 27, yeah, okay, fine. I can play this. Can play both. So next time we can impervious. Wow, Reaper. Oh, that's very necessary at this HP. More bang. Well, that's 24 gold per floor. There's no shot, so this more bang actually will be a billion gold. Ah, Dark Embrace. You can take a Sin in Flame as well, where your Dark Embrace is in my deck, yeah? I would like a Bloodletting. Yes. I would like a Bloodletting. Go here now. Suddenly, Red Bar is still 102. So that's a bit expensive, but the Relic events are still around. Sensory Stone still good. We do have... I guess I do want to upgrade Dark Embrace. I have not recalled yet. It's not that important to upgrade Dark Embrace, but like it's fine. Honestly, upgrading Seeing Red is pretty good too. So maybe we could just give up one elite to get the upgrade or what. I don't even know. Okay, fine. Yeah, above 100, yeah, it's fine. Donated. Because we have gold, we have gold to fuel back. Intentionally take this regret damage so that I actually have blood for blood from next turn. And this HP loss does not matter. It sounds good to me. Yeah, so the blood for blood is at 0 cost on brutality. Yeah, this Dark Embrace really wants to be green, and I would like Bloodletting. I would like Bloodletting plus, preferably plus. Yeah, Bloodletting plus would be nice. Now what? I guess I just play it now. And yeah, just get this under control and I play this here. And again, all this damage HP loss is not actually relevant at all. Pretty... Can we play now? But also I don't need to play it yet. Purvis sucks. Purvis sucks. Purvis is awful. Terrible card. Reaper is 32, so... Wait, that's too much damage. Oh, actually, no. This guy against shield, so the Reaper doesn't kill middle and then can feed. Okay, all good. Yeah, the Reaper will kill here and here, but not the middle, yeah? And yeah, full HP and now I feed. That's probably good. Is there a Bird of Evil? Not yet, but even if there is, we can just second win the power away if we don't want to play. Yeah? I think we just play every power. Yeah, I think once again we just play every power here. And not the combust, not the combust. Every other power. A Warbrain would have actually have been quite nice. How urgent are the upgrades? We have one upgrade if we do nothing. Honestly, if I never see a Bloodletting, I would like this Seeing Red and Dark Embrace to be green. Yeah? So I think it's stronger than one elite and one random relic. To have my 2 energy upgrades. Yeah, if I never see a blood, I think I actually want both the seeing red and dark embrace to be green. Nói with limit break? Yeah, it's fine. Then we just play headbutt limit break plus. I don't need to do the exhume thing. This deck can cycle back to limit break over and over, you know, like pretty quickly too. Only good events left because you have seen Red Mask and the Madness, and yeah, all the good events are still there. Because if you go like this, then you get more feet, but we still get like 1, 2, 3, 4 feet probably at least, and something can exhume feet. So we still go to like 100 to act 4 with the souvenir. Yeah, sure. Is Upgrade the fastest way to die? It's a funny thing, because there are not that many things that can kill me almost instantly, you know, in this run. Even Force Normality might not kill me at all. But the Upgrade or Mark the Bloom is maybe the fastest and easiest way to like just die instantly. Which is pretty funny because we feel like extremely overpowered right now, yeah. But you take like one relic and you die like on the spot. Just because I'm healing, I don't even know, like 60 per fire or something. Okay, yeah, just go here and double question mark probably. And of course, fighting this first, and if it drops something that tells me to go extra elite, I just go extra elite. Maybe I don't want the headbutt. Yeah, just lose 3 damage, but doesn't really matter. Take a wound also doesn't matter. Again, HP loss here is not relevant. Let's play second compass or what? Yeah, sure. They go attack this turn, no? And they don't have. And this is why I'm also saying that I want the Seeing Red to be upgraded, yeah, and the Dark Embrace, because the early turns we basically after we are set up, we are like very strong, but I do need to actually have the energy to kickstart the few things in the first place. Red is here. Thunderclap, the gods, they all die. They all die with Thunderclap. And but I still need to Reaper her, yeah. Shockwave first. And I can exhume limit break. Take 5 and then I guess I can play this. Combat is 10 so it doesn't kill her and next time we feed. Yeah, easy. Auto lightning on on flex is a fun thing to do, but I think in the hard fight I do want to block the vulnerable. Yeah, in this run we don't have that much HP and no disarm, and we do run into hand clock problems. So bottling something like flex is not that good. On the other hand, you can just, you know, bottle shockwave. They just bottle shockwave plus, yeah, then move on, you know. Intimidate is actually kind of nice, like it's anti-hand clock, it plays with all the powers that we have. Strips artifact, allows the shockwave to get in. And also bottle master strategy, yes. Do already have the mega prep and the lantern though, so I think we just bottle shockwave. Auto master is fine. Auto master of course is never really like so bad. But yeah, intimidate. Then bottle shockwave plus. And yeah, if I want the upgrade, I need to decide now, and I think I do want the upgrade, but we recall first, yeah. Because maybe I can see we did not go to enough events because right now suddenly I see apotheosis here and the bottle is already farmed. Interesting. But yeah, we go now. I go to 2 question marks. Only good events left. As you can see, only good events left. Lose the run instantly. Yeah, I think I would like to not lose the run instantly. It would be nice. Yeah, click the second button and you just die. Like the run is taking no damage in any fight, and suddenly you click one button, you're dead. No, don't do that. Yeah, doing that is bad. We can full block this turn, no problem. There's no need to even do anything. Because the regret is here, but nobody cares about the regret. Yeah, -8, who cares? Irrelevant. Getting vented, that's fine. Living Wreck is not here yet. That's also fine. Like getting vented, how bad is it? And space. Can Guardian speed can I cast speed Guardian in Act 3? Apparently not. And now I can. No? But I mean, you can see why from these fights that I want to upgrade my energy. Yeah? Like both the Seeing Red and the Dark Embrace, because our deck needs to line up quite a few things before it's strong, and I cannot just play the second win with these things in my head. And I don't have a Gameless Brew. So you can definitely see why I would like to, you know, have the things. Because the moment we draw into the things, we are strong. Like, we are very strong, but need to draw into the thing first. Power Potion over Dex, yeah? Was it too much plus for Pyramid? I mean, just click Pyramid every single time until you know better. That is honestly what I would tell you. Just click every single time until you get good enough in the game that you win basically every single Pyramid run, but you still lose sometimes when it's bad. And then you know when to not click it. But it is just good. Like maybe 95% of the time, it's just good. Basically, if you die with Pyramid, it's not usually not because of Pyramid, it's because of you. So just play with that assumption in mind, then you get a lot better with this relic. You just win every time. If you die, it's because of you, not because of this. Advisor, that is completely wrong. With Snecko, yes. With Snecko, you should not click Snecko with Pyramid basically ever. But Dead Branch Pyramid is a lot more complicated, yeah, and I would say that probably 60% of the time or something, just random number, but I would estimate it's more than half. That Pyramid with Dead Branch is positive. Please don't freaking skip Pyramid just because you have a Dead Branch. This is for Speed and Shield, so it's still carry. Okay, I mean, quite one good event and the other event is not exactly great. This fight is kind of annoying actually for this deck. Yeah, this is one of the fights that actually is very annoying for this deck. We do still have Meat in the Bone and Pantograph though, so you know, not lining up the things in time is not a massive problem. I think what is happening here is that we're taking 24, yeah? Plus the regret damage. Because I need these in play. Also, it's a debuff forever now. Yeah, this turn is when we go in with the other thing. Yeah, and now fully set up, and then the... I mean, not actually fully set up yet, but you know, it's cool enough. Anti-hand clock. And we can start playing the limit break. And of course with 36 strength we... Unfortunately... don't think I can feed here. Yeah, unfortunately I don't think I can feed here. Because I don't have a limit break, I don't have a heavy blade or something similar, or some angles. Yeah, angle. Yeah, dealing this damage is too hard, basically. Yeah, dealing this damage is like simply way too hard. I will play combat, so I'm still dreaming. I'm still dreaming. The dream's not dead yet. It's I think 2 turns. I need 1 turn to play the Reaper, so it's probably just like Giga cope, you know, coping. Yeah, let him cope. yeah, coping over, guys. Not even close. It's not even close. It's not even close. We are around 300 damage off or something. Yeah, 300 damage off. So honestly 300 damage is like 1 turn. If we have 1 more turn we can kill it, but don't have the 1 turn. Unlucky. Got weakness to make the limit faster, but it's also more garbage in my hand in the returns. And we only have it's like 1 more elite here, yeah, and then so it's like 96, and then with 2 boss fight we are barely at 100 because of the madness and not a lot of fight in Act 3. Huh? And still buy anything in Act 4 shop though, so it's not. And we should leave the Spear and Shield at full HP. Into the heart we have souvenir and potion, so it should not be a concern. It should not be a massive concern, but yeah, it's not totally trivial. Like, how bad is this? It's probably fine, right? Giant head. I just get 14 now. Hands, please. Discount buff for blood, yeah? Discount buff for blood. Now suddenly it's at 0 cost. Ooh. Actually, that's not stupid to do, but I already did it. I already did that, so hopefully it's not too stupid. In this order, we don't want to overdraw cards. And then next time, Impurity, don't need to do it this turn. Don't need to play this either because we have Pantograph, so I can just do this for convenience. Yeah, screw convenience, I need to be full HP. Yeah, feed. Wow, exactly on time. Don't need strength payoff, yeah, but for what 0 cost is a looping attack, and we have enough strength that even 1 time strength payoff with vulnerable is still more than enough to max out every turn. So skip. And then this upgrade, I guess Dark Embrace happens first. The other one will happen in Act 4, yeah? So it's a Dark Embrace now, seeing when Act 4, but I do think it's that true? Maybe seeing red first is better. I think red first is probably better. Yeah, I think red first is probably better. I think red first is probably better. Yeah, skipping previous thing with the thing, demon form by the way. Yeah, demon form by the way. By the way. Demon form is kind of good, huh? Dark Embrace, Shockwave, overdraw like crazy, or you can Shockwave first into Dark Embrace. I don't know what that achieves, but you know, you can achieve that. It doesn't matter. In fact, like, taking damage is good because it discount buff for blood, yeah. Yeah, we are not going to be able to flex here, but with the demon form in play, I don't think that's going to be a massive issue, you know, personally. Well, we definitely need the demon form here, otherwise we would die against Tarito, as you can see from what it has been happening so far. It is impossible to win this fight without the demon form. I know, it's pretty good though, it's very convenient. It's very convenient to have the demon form here. I just take this hit, or I don't see why I would not take the hit. I just take the hit, man. Next time we just play Impervious, yeah. I'm just waiting, you know. I'm just waiting until my limit break is big enough. There's no need to play any card. There's actually no need to play any card. Okay, now I can play some cards if I want to. Is this big enough? Like 44 strength, I think it's okay, you know? Or 48 strength. Okay, now it's big enough. Yeah, now it's big enough. It was not enough before, but now it is. Hmm, 114, that's quite a lot of damage. Now, in fact, I should not split it here, because if I split it here, will be annoying. I just killed it over 2 turns. Yeah, it's trying its best to save its own life, but I don't think it will succeed, you know. Personally, don't think it will succeed in saving its own life. I don't need the Reaper because I have Pentagraph, they're very convenient. Die. Not even the Bird of Doom. And here we have also a demon form. Yes, look at this. It's demon form except with a different flavor. Yeah, sure. It's only 1 strength, the other one is 2 strength. This is only 1 strength, but it's fine. It's good enough. Yeah, Champion's Bell going in. Yeah, and this fight doesn't kill your artifact, so you can simply just do that. And just the Impervious is turn if you want, and why not? Sure, going in right now is like fine. You can also wait. Waiting is fine too. Okay, why not wait? Patience is the virtue, you know, as they say. Patience is simply a virtue. That's quite a lot of strength, I think. Oh, actually, I could have double feed this fight, huh? But I completely forgot about the exhume feed thing because I haven't done that in any fight so far. Yeah? But we could have exhume feed. Well, too late now. Unfortunately, it's already too late. Don't have like meal tickets, so I do want to have full HP entering Act 4, yeah? That should not be any problem at all. So in fact, it's already full HP and lethal. This small bang is, you know, ridiculous value. Look at this. It's 300 gold, it's an old coin. we make the energy upgrade, the Dark Embrace? Yeah. Energy, like, it's a hand clock with bottom decking some cards is the only real threat here. So let's just upgrade energy and not a hand clock, and then we are fine. Toolbox is actually a chance to get additional hand clock. It's very funny, but it's true. If you take the toolbox, you can actually get the 3 garbage cards in your hand and you cannot play, yeah? When you cannot skip them either, but usually they are positive. Usually they're just some 0 cost or some exhaust, or even something purity, like very strong. Hey, Art of War is very nice. So I guess you can do Art of War toolbox remove. Worst kind of the deck, yeah, probably Rampage. Maybe you can say Bash. Probably Bash. Yeah, with both the Shockwave Plus in here and the Red Mask, they're already freaking 5 vulnerable against Spear and Shield. This Bash we've never played, yeah, because the Hard will never play either. And this could actually be used to empty hand with like some double rage thing easier. Not sure. Remove Bash. Regret? No, of course not regret. Because the regret staying good. Ah, yeah, sure. Remove Bash, man. Bye-bye. And yeah, toolbox Out of War. And you can exchange a potion if you want. I think what is happening here is that we're just popping... not really, right? I mean, I can pop Strength Pot, Flex Pot against Spear and Shield, but even if I don't, I can just wait until the Limit Break is in hand and pop the Flex Pot without the artifact, and it still works. This potion is still insanely strong, no? Let's just not... Yeah, let's just not exchange pots. Like, this potion doesn't really do what we need to do. Anchored bricks? Yeah, like 2 bucks. How bad is this? Everything being green. That does make my limit break worse though. In this position, it does make my limit break worse, but it does make my feet green. My feet is green now. My feet is green. So Exhume Limit Break doesn't work, but we can Headbutt Limit Break instead, yeah? That is a lot weaker. That is definitely a lot weaker than the other line. I do heal a lot though, so like this fight needs to be... I run 4 energies as I uppo into Brutality Shockwave, and then next turn I do have Art of War. On the other hand, you can take Good Instinct to block next turn a little bit, but it's not super relevant. Whatever, Apple. Yeah, Apple. Yeah, Apple is how bad is Apple really? Yeah, that, we can go off with the energy now. Yeah, we can go off the energy now. Of course, we spend the artifact on this immediately, yeah. But yeah, like seeing red and then see the card. Yeah, and then like Apple. So now my thing is not green, but I already have the impervious. I do the debuff. And now my Blood for Blood is 0 cost, just like that. Oh boy. Jackie with the red, pitch a lot. And this turn we full block easily, yeah? No problem. And the war plays. And yeah, look at this regret. Remove regret, yeah? It's removed by playing 1 card, so you know, that's kind of nice. Power 2 second win now, right? I don't care about impervious. And one last energy, we could play yeah, like some spot weakness or limit break or something, doesn't really matter. Can turn around now as well, which I will. Yeah, Art of War once again, literally a boss relic, 1 energy per turn. After turn 1 doesn't play. Just a boss relic. Yeah, now we can double fit pretty easily. Only 40 strength, so you know. Could be better, could be worse. It's probably going to be okay though, I think. Also, yes, once again, must kill shield first, yeah, when the run is strong. Must kill shield first. And suddenly plus 8. 88 strength, interesting. Reaper doesn't kill, yeah, so we can Reaper for fun. Because you already have Pentagraph, so it doesn't matter, but yeah, that's 4. Weather Trance complete utter garbage. Intimidate is okay, but again, we only have Bottle Shockwave Plus, so this one is not even doing that much. Also, armor complete trash, so skip, yeah. Blood Potion cannot be better than this, right? Because this potion is staying. We are not using it with the artifact here, yeah? But it's still staying because of the limit break. And Power Potion has to be stronger than this, I think. Berserk. Berserk. It's fine, we can get rid of it. You can take Madness of the Master. Madness is honestly not bad at all. But the Master is just reaching cards right now that I find something to play. I do already draw 7, so this Master will give me full hand, yeah? So I can... Yeah, Madness basically is an anti-hand clock, the Master is the opposite. Vulnerable first cycle, but it is weakened permanently. How bad is it? 4 energy is very convenient. And it's not just convenient, it's also very strong, yeah, that 4 energy. It's just good, right? I think it's actually just good to play the Berserk. If I play the Berserk, I should take the Master over the Madness. Basically what I see here. I think I'm playing the Berserk. Let's just do that. Can open this potion now. There's no armaments or anything like that. So the opening is on turn 1 for information is good. More Berserks, yes. 5 energy per turn, no? And here's the thing. If you take a second Berserk, then it has no downside. The vulnerable actually is free. The second vulnerable is free. Because you gain 2 vulnerable here, yeah? And then 2 vulnerable lands on the 2 off turn, so you don't really gain extra vulnerable on any of the hard attacks. So suddenly now you have 5 base energy instead. I mean, I see no reason to not take the second Berserk and just play both. You know, like 5 base energy, you know. I don't want to take too much bit of that though, so let's just do some other stuff first. Yeah, sorry, now we go from 3 base energy to 5. Personally, I don't really dislike 5 base energy, you know, with Pyramid. With a deck that can draw a lot. And this is the, I guess the only thing is spot weakness, yeah? But we can just flex and limit break this turn immediately. Which I think I would do. Yeah, draw first. And so suddenly we just block. Flex spot. Limit break. And pommel. Okay. Exhume the wreck again. Suddenly now we have like what, 44 strength. That's kind of nice, I think. 44 strength. Yeah, personally 44 strength I think is like pretty decent. So we just take this hit, the next time we Reaper back is like 4, yeah, if we want to. Can Purity away some stuff or not? It doesn't really matter. Okay, 39 strength, fine. But now you can second wind away those things if you want to. And then headbutt back the second wind again if you want to. Probably headbutting second power through is better though. Or even headbutting the pommel, yeah, just to reach the Dark Embrace and such. Maybe headbutting pommel is the strongest. Just do that. It's still debuff forever, and this is the last turn of vulnerable. And yeah, you can spend Mirror Death first, and then Reaper, but maybe Reaper first is... Yeah, Reaper, just Reaper now. Yeah, Regret is here, guys. Regret is like so incredibly bad. Ow! Yeah, I don't know, it seems close, it seems close. Everything... something can still go wrong, yeah, from here. Maybe a PC disconnect and then... I get hacked and then I press enter like 5 times in a row or something. It could happen. You know. Like you can never be too sure against a hard fight. 6 energy. Unfortunately, feet is gone, so you know, small. Okay, not bad. Pretty important number, 16, because at least we have slain Jason, if nothing else. If nothing else, Jason has been slain. Even if the trick dies anytime soon. But yeah, this run once again, yeah P-Box wins. And yeah, P-Box are mid, you know, and then cards are good, and we have like a billion strength, Reaper feet, no problem ever. Also, we heal like a billion. Early game with this one, of course, is a bit complicated because Icon we did low roll some whole wave fights, like pretty hard. And then early act 2, after taking the book, of course, it's like situation is a bit dangerous because the only relic that plays is the Orichalcum. And just lost at 21 HP for a relic that has high variance. Yeah? This relic is not guaranteed to do anything positive in the fight. But yeah, I2 went well, deck is functional, and then we see like maybe the best boss relic to see in that screen. It probably is the best one. With the deck at the state end of Act 2, Pyramid should be by far the best boss relic to see, but just make sure the limit break never miss. And we always have time, yeah? This deck has plenty of time to wait for the limit break, so as long as limit break lands, we wins every single fight. Which you can see, we just play double limit break in every single fight, and then enemy dies when we are full HP. So this is the single best boss relic we could have seen. And then Act 3 did not get screwed by force pathing, it's like a billion gold with the regret in Act 2. And then, you know, just farm all the elites, buy like everything, deck's broken. Wow. EB for 2025, I think so. I think from the rotating runs, I only got like 50 on Ironclad. Ironclad win rate during the rotating runs were quite good. I think it's 87 or 88% or something. But again, I didn't play that many runs, so the max streak was only 50. The flex spot? Nah. The thing is that you already have the flex spot in your hand, you know. If you don't have a potion and you need to rely on the blind draw, then it's scary. But the flex spot is already in the potion belt, so there's no threat. Like the single flaw that could have been a threat in this run. Honestly, I don't really see any. We cannot die on any single flaw here, yeah. Of course, there are sequences that could make the run die. Like for example, here and then like very bad thing, and then maybe this is also like the worst thing ever, and this is also the worst thing ever, and then we could die. But like this flaw went badly, but again, this flaw we don't have risk. And after this flaw has gone like average, this flaw doesn't have risk. And after this flaw has gone average, this flaw doesn't have risk. It's just the same thing, you know. Like, no single flaw can kill me in this run. I need to have maybe 3 or 4 terrible flaws in a row for the run to have a chance to die. Party chapter, think about the 720 months, special. Just go up, yeah, too bad. Stream is ending like now. Oh yeah, Transform 2 wins again, yeah, by the way. Transform 2. Transform 2, lose or go, yeah, win. Transform 2, to get a curse, yeah, win. Broken. And yes, P-Box, yeah, of course, P-Box. Need to show this again and again, yeah, P-Box. The P-Box. On Ironclad, yeah, that's so apparently so scary. Pick rate, yeah, 60%. And win rate, what is this? Yeah, P-Box on Ironclad, yeah, very scary, yeah, because you just get expensive attacks or something, you don't know what to do, right? And it wins every time. Just recognize it is strong and then play around it, and then it will win for you. P-Box, yeah, of course, yeah. P-Box on Ironclad is just strong. Just recognize it is strong and be ready for it. That's basically it. That's one of the bigger changes for my Ironclad gameplay in the past a year and a half or something. Yeah, is that I recognize that P-Box on Ironclad is broken. So I just build my deck in a way that is ready for the P box every time, almost every time it shows up. Okay, get out of here. Holy. Why did we die when the give the start to VM? Fish alone. And Vad racing with the 7 8 months. Still low as well. Looks like Kuro's running it down, but sure. Hello, Gordy. Goodbye, Gordy. Oh, yeah, thanks for watching, guys, as always, and see you.